Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for another installment of Strange Aeons. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a wonderful week. Uh, yeah, we're short one for now, but I think she should be joining us soon. But just to get things started off before we jump back into fighting the pile of viscera we left off with last week, let's go around and say hello to everybody. Let's start with I'll start with Chrysanth.
Oh, hello. I'm doing great. I had off work this week, so it was a nice little relaxing vacation. I was very happy.
Lovely. I'm a little jealous, but I have time off in June before having a lot of time off after that.
Does that count as time off, though?
Well, I know I have legit time off. I'm due in July. That's
okay.
Yeah, that's not even really time off.
I was like, that part is sleepless nights, headaches, working.
Yeah. And then I'll say hi to Moss. How are you doing, Moss?
I'm doing great. I actually relaxed after work today. I didn't do a damn thing except play video games, and it's such a breath of fresh air for once. And you know what I'm going to do after this? Yes, that's exactly what I've been doing. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do after this. And then I got to get up in the morning and do adult things. So I'm glad to be here. Either way, doing kid things.
Absolutely. You have to do the fun things even as an adult. It's important.
Yeah.
And we'll say hello to Frost. How are you doing, Frost?
Doing well. I had yet another crazy long day at work, which to some people means all I did was play games all day. It's not exactly what I do, but I had to play games today. It was part of work.
Counts.
Yeah, it counts, I guess, at both.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
It sounds better than what I do for work. If that's any consolation.
I had meetings from 10 until 5:30.
Oh dear. Okay, maybe not. I'm not a
2 of those meetings were playtest meetings, so.
Okay.
But still, yeah. You can
I'm
only play games so much before you're like, games. Hate those people.
I'm very much a please don't set a meeting if this could have been an email type of person. So
yeah, a lot of these were discussing things that had to be discussed amongst a lot of people who I'm like, who is that guy again? Oh, that guy runs like, okay, oh yeah, bye. Making decisions about the company. Okay, I'll just keep staring at the camera.
Okay.
I'm present.
I'm present. I have not frozen my camera.
Yes. This time.
So, last but not least, I guess, is Arudai. How are you doing, Arudai?
I'm doing great. I had like 5 shots of Sambuca. I've had some.
Oh, Jesus.
I've had some Death Wish coffee, and I've got quite the education today. I've been learning so much about people. For example, I learned that Chrysanth has a cloaca and gynoids. She can explain more to you about her anatomy later. But I also learned about a wonderful organization that I think men everywhere across the internet will be excited to know exists. You see, Noelle, in one of her campaigns, made an organization called Scissorgy, called Scissorgy. So I'll let you kind of put together what Scissorgy might be about and what kind of organization this might be.
It doesn't have any O's in it. It has a bunch of Y's and G's and S's and R's.
Did you say there's a lot of gynos in it? A lot of GYNs and O's? That's what I heard. But apparently this organization she is so thrilled about it. And listen, I'm proud of you for being supportive of the alphabet soup, and men everywhere will be happy to know about Scissorgy, your organization that you have crafted for your campaign. I hope I
Hanzo
hope
crafted it.
I hope that you crafting this Sizorgy organization will attract lots of males to our Tuesday night stream to watch that as well. So if you're interested in seeing what the Sizorgy is all about, make sure you check out Signal of Screams with Noelle.
98% male as it is.
Yeah. Well, we want more of them, okay? Spread the word. Sizorgies every Tuesday on this channel.
Oh my goodness.
You know what?
When I first said it, Dan almost died, and I was like, I don't name these things. This is a G. It's just the thing that it is.
Listen, Moss, listen, and I know you'll agree with me on this. At least I hope you. Maybe Frost too. I told her and said, listen, you had all this knowledge before you went live. You had DM Fiat. You could have changed that organization name at any time, but you kept it. That says something about you.
You know what? I thought it, but I didn't say it because she's a GM tonight.
Well, I already know I'm gonna die, so I have no fear.
Start changing all of the names in all these books, but they're going to be things like they're going to be Jed, Bob, you know, and like you're going to be like, why does it sound like Why does it sound like we're in Appalachia right now? And it's going to be like, well, you know, GM Fiat, I just changed the name of everything.
How many Cletuses do you think we'll run into?
Probably a lot.
Cthulhu, because these Slovakian names are just killing me.
Well, that's the problem. We're in a very like Transylvanian, Romanian type setting right now, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to say all these names. I thought Egyptian was bad. This is worse.
I will warn you guys though, all right, about the Noelle secret pipeline, okay? She's going to lure you in with a Sizorgy, but behind that curtain, the other website is her furry collection website. So,
my God.
All right, just beware. You don't want to go too far. Don't go too far down that pipeline, all right? Just stay in the shallow waters and you'll be fine and happy. Speaking of, I am very curious how Archivist AI is going to handle this introduction. If you don't know, we are capturing all of our show's episodes on Archivist AI. It's a really cool tool. That's kind of like a DM's note taker or scribe. It transcribes the whole episode, everything that we've done, and it's smart enough to know what our characters and who did what, whose voices match what character, who the NPCs are, and it gives a narrative. It keeps the whole thing in track for you, even like the key moments, so you can capture them and remember them forever. And because of that, you guys can go to our Discord. And while you're in our Discord, you can go to the Strange Aeons channel and you can ask the Archivist questions about the campaign and it will know the answers. So when you say, who is the most handsome NPC in the entire party, it will answer back to you, of course, Daryl. And it can also tell you all those other little details as well. If you're forgetting, I don't know. Like, what did we spill on Daybreak's leaves last episode? Oh, that was Godwin's horrible cooking. The AI will tell you. So really cool. Go check it out.
I'm gonna have to get survival. Whatever skill is I don't know, maybe stealth. I don't know, something to hide the flavors. I don't know.
Something to hide the flavors.
I don't know if stealth is the answer, but and then
well, if you didn't notice at the beginning of the chat here, I wrote down what did I say? Oh my gosh, it's way back here. I basically said Godwin can make soup out of almost anything. What's that wriggling across the floor? Doesn't matter. Into the soup pot.
Oh God. I missed that. I definitely missed that. And then the last thing before I pass it back over to Noelle, you might notice at the top of the screen over here somewhere, there is a bar that says Miracle Bar. When you guys send super chats, it doesn't matter if it's to buy a Benny for somebody or just to say hello for like $2. Those super chats will go towards that bar. When it fills up to $100, the whole entire cast gets a Benny. And if you do that 3 times, the whole entire cast gets a conviction. So it's really nice way, a little extra bonus for your guys' contributions as you say hello to us during the shows. Back to you, Noelle.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And speaking of bennies, we do have some to add. They'll be for after the fight because we kind of commenced a fight at the end of last week. But we do have some bennies coming our way. There is one going to Erudai from Chrysanth. Why Chrysanth? Why are you
The dice rolled that way when I did the benefits this month.
Listen, she's been sending me messages about her pipes bursting and stuff. It makes sense that she would throw some coin my way. I get it.
I don't want to know. Moving on, everyone will get one for the fan art that Sassy Witch has drawn up for us of the group with one of the evil nurses. We redeemed the 36 likes last week, so in total, that's 3 bennies to Erudite, 2 bennies to everyone else.
Good Lord, how did I get so many? I mean, I need them because I never rolled anything good, but thank you.
Are we taking those now, or are we holding off on that?
We have to wait until after the fight,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Usually you give us the choice, but
Oh,
I still think that might be the wise course of action.
I would say wait.
Although
gonna give you
I've only got
advice.
3 and Noelle has 13, so there is something to consider
Yeah,
there.
but well, that is true. But
Well, we'll see how the fight's going. I might have to cash mine in because
okay, all right, I'll give you that option. That's fair enough.
I'm squishy. I'm very squishy, and I don't roll well.
Hey, Moss, down at the bottom, your total doesn't show up for me. I know we had that with somebody else before. Does everybody else see his
Oh,
name?
I see
yes,
Moss's.
Okay.
It's showing
I
up for
see it.
me.
Weird.
Oh yeah, I see his.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
It's just there's a little blank spot there. Okay.
Shows 5. There's 5.
Cool. I was just curious how far down
okay.
Oliver
Oh,
was.
there we go. Space, so I can. Do
Perhaps
this.
that's
Okay,
because you're such a foreign entity to this plane that you would never understand a being such as myself.
Oh God, here we go.
all right.
Before I swoosh, real quick, just to answer chat's questions, because there's a few people asking about it. Archivist AI is happening in real time with this show because we got it at the same time we started the show. The other shows were backlogging, so Moss has been working hard on getting Cthulhu caught up. I'm currently doing Star Wars. Once one of us gets to the end of ours, then we'll go over and get Signal of Screams done, and soon they'll all be caught up. But that's why we haven't hit the others yet, just so you know. But you will be able to, at some point, ask Archivist AI about any show in their respective channel. But all right, I'll swoosh us and give us our recap.
Okay. Let's see, last week. What did we do last week? You killed the doppelgangers that were requested of you by the chapel guards and by Winter, who seems to be the one caring for what's left of the surviving patients and staff that aren't completely monsters or totally gone here in the asylum, which you found out was Briarstone, called Briarstone. You still don't know a whole lot about yourself, but Winter advised you that you'd probably find records, patient records in the administrative wing, which you are now in after very aptly dispatching of the Argus Wall, the watery, gooey eye mouth that was blocking your way. And now, in sort of the main hall of the administrative wing, you've encountered a hungry flesh, which is essentially just a pile of organs.
Flesh, as you wrote it.
Yeah, flesh. I spelled it wrong. I typed it in
Definitely
wrong
spelled it
realized.
very wrong. Hungry
Sounds better
flesh.
that way.
You know, that hungry flesh, you said it made slurping sounds. I'm wondering how you made those sounds.
With my face, and I'm not doing it again.
No, Noelle, I am prompting you. I'm prompting you.
What, Sirenscape? Well, you gotta, hey, it's late. I can't have caffeine. What did you expect?
Oh my God.
You clip that though, with my mouth.
Yeah. Wow.
Look, you need clips, right? I'm just helping out. All right. So, no, any
God.
music or sound effects you hear tonight are from Sirenscape. And while they don't sponsor us, as long as we mention that we're using their service, they will not copy strike our stream. And we are very grateful for that. There, is that better?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
No, moving on.
Amazing. And I will real quick, because I don't think did we read the super chats?
I haven't, but I can if you want me to read them.
Yes, I think you should read them. Absolutely.
Okay, so we had $49.99 from Kaio Zaber, Benny to Chrysanth and Frost. Don't get corrupted by the bad kids.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
And you know what? It's not this battle not worth fighting. Fine. Okay. Then we had $2 from Dragon Noodle Soup, Dragon Seek Death. So that will go towards the miracle meter, which thank you very much, Dragon Noodle Soup. And then we had $20 from Brian C. Benny to Noel, if she gives Sevi some pointers to not get lost on the Ebon Hawk. Very, very funny, Brian. Very funny. She's playing KOTOR Sunday. I maintain that the Ebon Hawk is set up stupidly. And it's not my fault that I couldn't find the exit.
You got lost for half an hour.
It was not that long.
I don't know. I remember that stream.
Wow. Just wow.
Okay, so all right. Let me see here. So before I do, because we agreed that it is Sevi's turn starting up. She was going to play after Chrysanth, right?
Yeah, her instructions were to frenzy and hit things. So
Easy enough. Okay, I'm going to turn on Sirenscape. It might be super loud at first. I will adjust it. So bear with me. Can we hear it? Yay, nay? I don't hear it.
I don't hear it, but
I'm not.
that might be user error on your end.
No. Other combatants play. Oh, hang on. It's just loading. Oh, there you go.
There it is. And Brian says it was a long half hour. All right, Noel, show us how to roll like Sevi. We all can't wait to see.
Okay. All right. So frenzy and hit things will do. So we will target the angry flesh.
We take off those pennies that we were just handed again.
Yeah, we got those twice.
Yep. So I have to apply frenzy when I do her hitting, right?
Oops.
There's like an option for that.
Whenever you roll, it'll automatically add frenzy. It should.
Okay.
Usually, you got to take it off.
Okay, because I was like, I've never added it when my NPCs have had it. Hang on, I am stuck. I am frozen. Are you guys frozen?
No.
Wow. She's so bad at rolling dice, she can't even roll them.
No, I opened Sevi's sheet and it froze. And that is not my...
Wow.
History says sound effects are on the loud side.
Sound effects are on the loud side. Well, that's going to be on my end. I'll get it.
Okay, I was going to say I can turn them down. Hang on, I'm going to reload. Uno momento.
Too much squelching, or
Oh, because I see why. I already see why. There we go.
any
General
slurps?
combat music.
I fixed it.
It's all those mayonnaise sounds.
I had it playing twice. That was my bad.
People wonder why I hate it so much.
No, I had leftover deviled eggs from Easter. I was so happy.
Wait, leftover from Easter? It's Friday after Easter.
I
How long
ate
do
them
they
on
stay-
Monday. I ate them on Monday. Don't judge me.
Okay.
They're eggs and mustard and stuff. They'll stay good forever.
Mayonnaise
I
doesn't
mean-
go bad.
If you want to trust it, man.
Just fat and stuff. It's fine.
Okay, so she has frenzy.
Now the music stopped.
Yeah, because I had to refresh, so I will do it again.
I can't remember if I cried when I
There you go.
read about his widow bride. Something
All
touched me deep inside the day. The music
What is going on right now?
I don't
Died.
know.
I thought this was going towards that somehow, but it was just about the music dying. Got it.
Oh my gosh, you actually rolled good.
It's
Yeah,
because she's
because
rolling for somebody else.
Yeah. Never fails. All right, so
Uh,
she is gonna roll for damage.
Well, I spoke too soon.
No, but I can Benny that. I feel like she would Benny that. We'll Benny that.
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly better.
Uh-huh.
Hungry flesh.
Well, maybe.
What is that?
I don't see the damage.
I think you
I
rerolled
d-
the attack.
Oh, you did re-roll the attack. Yep.
Oh, god dang it.
Also, you didn't move her token closer to the hungry flesh.
Well,
Flesh.
she's like us. Fleesh. She's a square away. I'll reroll the damage.
Flash.
Okay, that's still
Is
not
that like a
great.
Gaelic pronunciation?
Yes.
Yeah. It would just be.
Listen, my favorite typo she's made on an NPC where there were creatures that were called tsunamis or something, and she spelled it sumamis.
I spelled it wrong.
I was like,
My
is
poor
that?
typing is epic.
I was like, is that your anime
Slumbering.
wife? Is that your anime waifu
No, I
version of
was
the
not pregnant
tsunamis?
for that one.
You get one more on that same roll. You get one more attempt to try to hit.
I know. I'm going. It's not any better. Okay. Well,
Damn it, Sevi.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Good lord, how hard is it to kill this
Not
thing?
you, it's Seth.
Oh, it's not even that bad.
It's not. Those are decent rolls, right?
Well, I meant the monster's toughness. Your rolls are awful, but that's besides the point.
Why do I come here once a week for this abuse? All right.
Because you can't get it anywhere else.
All right. Well, it is
Without
the, it
this
is
quality of abuse.
it's the hungry fleesh's turn.
Oh god.
Am
Oh no, it's the flesh. He's coming for you.
I think I froze up again.
Oh,
Froze again.
It's
the flesh is coming for her, is it?
Well, it will, but I'm frozen. My thing is frozen again.
Imagine that if Mort said it, and you might pick up on what I was laying down.
We're trying not to.
Yeah, we're actively
That's where I see
trying.
brother. Ooh.
Hang on, I have to reload Foundry again.
Wow.
Well, I can't help it. I didn't ask Foundry to freeze on me.
What did she do to her sheet? Is
She
this,
didn't ask for this.
Oh god. We haven't seen what she's seen.
What do you mean? What? Okay. Now I can do it. I don't understand. It's like every time I change a combatant or something, or it locks up. Okay.
Wait, was that a Galadriel reference?
Huh?
Horrible Galadriel reference.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Okay.
All right. I forget. This thing has some.
I had repressed it.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Don't freeze again. Okay.
You disease constrict.
If I can hit her, which I probably can't because she has some ridiculous power, parry and toughness at this level.
I mean, her parry's only a 6. It's not that too crazy.
Okay. Oh, 2 1s? Why is it so bad? Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, last
You didn't
time.
have 1s on the 6 dice, but you know,
Well,
didn't-
no,
You got so many bennies. How are you failing?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel bad for the thing. Look at it. It's just kind of flailing around.
it's trying its best.
Do one more Benny. Come on.
I can't.
Oh, right. That's right. The 3 rule. Wow, you
Yep.
really.
Now hang on. Raise. So
Like, it's kind of sad.
I did successfully hit her with a raise. She is constricted, so she is like
She's entangled, or well,
Yeah.
like okay.
yeah. Well, she'd be image.
Damn it! Did I just lose internet again?
So So at least I got that. I got that. That's a consolation.
I hate this thing.
Oh, did I click the right thing? No, I did not. That is not what I wanted.
Stun? Yeah, stuns is
There we
bad.
go. Yeah, nope. There. Ta-da. Okay. All right, that makes it Daryl's turn. I'm not gonna pop out the battle tracker because I think that's what was doing it to me. Here we go.
Okay. So I'm still itching my butt over here. Then I hear the sounds of combat, and I'm gonna peek down and be like, "What the hell is that thing?" And I'm gonna immediately look at Dae'Breik and be like, "What did you do?"
It's entangled. I wrapped it up. Go get it.
Actually, I moved 2, so 1, 2, 3. Will that put me in range? Let me see. Oh God, not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God, I can't get close enough.
Daryl, why can't I see your token? Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, I see it now. All right.
It's 2, 3. I'm not close enough. I'm gonna get a penalty on my shot, so I'll just do it. But I'm probably gonna not do well. All right, so let's. This is gonna be really bad. Pistol. Don't have anything I could do to improve my odds.
Oh, that's right. Well, actually, didn't we find out that wild attack is, or no, that's
Wild attack doesn't work on range, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna shoot it straight, and I'm not gonna do any reloads this turn to make sure I at least have a chance of hitting this thing. Ah, that's so bad. All right, I'll use a Benny. Damn. Oh, I'm fatigued. I'm also
got the old
fatigued.
soup fingers right now.
I guess I could do one more Benny. Well, all right, I'm not gonna hit it, I guess. I tried, guys. And I'm out of movement, so I will stay where I am at.
Okay. All right, Godwin, you're up.
Now, I think I'm on the grid. I think I'm adjacent to it, even though we're not quite on the grid squares. I think.
You're not
So-
snapping into the grid squares again?
I don't know if it isn't, or we aren't, or something.
Like, yeah, because we can do like on the corners of grids or
Huh.
mid grid or whatever.
I will fix it later. I won't do it in the middle of battle, but I can make it so you snap into the grid squares again.
Okay. I am going to have him try to punch it, but he's going to do a desperate attack, and he's going to do 2 actions. He's going to hit it with a raise. Which will do a wound. And he can also do the stunning thing to it. I can't remember if it adds it. Do we want it vulnerable or distracted for you, Oliver?
Vulnerable is when I get sneak attack.
It is already vulnerable.
I guess we'll make it distracted then, just to round it out. And then I'll do the second punch after you decide if you're soaking that or taking it.
Well, let's use what we've got for now. Okay.
Oof.
Well, that was at least a decent roll.
Yeah.
Should be the only one of the day.
I'll go for a second hit here.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm gonna be stunned.
and don't forget to give yourself 2 more bennies, Noel,
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
because I spent 2.
We're going to. I'm gonna use 1.
Okay.
See if we reroll for better damage or not. Nope, still stunned. All right, we'll just stop there. So it is shaken.
It is shaken. Okay. And
What's wrong
then
with my elbow?
You sneezed into it.
Oliver.
Oh,
Bless you, by the way.
All right. I shall knock an arrow and I'll say, let go of that woman who seems strangely familiar to me. I don't know why. But I do have sneak attack on this one because he's vulnerable. And I'm gonna do 2 actions. I'm gonna attack it twice.
brilliant.
Roll for the first one. There's an 8. We'll take that. And for the first damage, have a wound, fiend.
Ah.
Boo.
Boo.
Wow, look at Noelle soaking all the wounds.
It's hardy flesh.
This
Very
kind of
hardy.
sucks. All right, I'll go again. Let's see. 2 actions. Set. And then I'm going to roll. That's better than nothing, but I should still have sneak attack because it is still vulnerable. Let's Benny that one, please. Oh, even worse. Benny it again. Aha!
There you go.
This flesh is nothing to be trifled with.
The flake.
Wow.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Mirashi. It seems as though it's got you in its grasp for the time being. I am powerless against the flesh.
Flaky grasp.
Oh, God. How many bennies did we just give Noelle? 2?
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay.
And
Lovely,
with
lovely.
that, I will use the rest of my turn to kneel and wonder what would Uncle do.
Wow, he's T-bowing.
but Uncle, hang on, we gotta go. Do you want to do the next one?
Wow, Vex.
Okay. Yep.
I'll take it. I am a regular queen.
Wow.
I
Regular?
feel like
Yeah, just a regular one.
Mirashi would want to go. Should I use a Benny? She's got 8. Let's try and get her a better position. She'd probably want one.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the flesh. I'm like, what?
No, to Mirashi.
How can you
Yes,
tell?
I mean, look.
this is a sheaf leash.
It might have
Oh,
certain organs in that mass of flesh. You don't know.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Ta-da!
Massive
Okay.
Flesh. There you go. That's the game that Sevi just beat, is Massive Flesh.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, yes. No.
Hope that
The
does-
fan art for Crazy Eyes is about to get real weird.
All right. Anyone else want another card? Yay, nay.
Not with one Benny left, I don't.
No.
Hey, this one shall suffice.
Okay. Let's try. Okay, I'm entangled. She can break out of it though, I bet. What we need in athletics.
So entangled, yeah, you can make an athletics at -2 or make a strength roll. But
Oh, she's probably. Oh, first. Okay.
unlike
there-
bound, you can still take normal actions in entangled, so she could just attack if she wants.
Oh yeah, she could just hit it. So let's hit it twice. So let's do 2 actions with frenzy, and we'll just hit it. So let's do that. 2 actions. Oh. Okay. Well, we're still gonna. Oh. Yikes!
Wow. Oh, we didn't target it.
Oh, but that's still gonna be a lot. Hang on, I can. I can target it, right?
Yeah, if you select it or if you target it and then click on where it says default, it'll drop down a little thing with like a target sign you can click. It'll change the target. There you go.
There we go. Da-da-da. Okay. Okay, so we'll try to soak that one before we do the second one. Okay, and then
Man.
I think it's a soaking machine.
we'll do the.
Like a Mormon.
Wait a
no,
second.
we want frenzy off, right? Because frenzy's only the first attack, not the second attack. And then. No, I wanted it off. Off. 2 actions. Roll.
Okay, now I can see you guys. Everybody like wouldn't show up, and then
Oh,
Okay.
oh
all
yeah,
vampires.
she's been sitting in the background for 45 minutes just trying to get us to show
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was.
I came in and like all your videos said like not visible, and I was like, yeah.
Well, just so you know, you did a fantastic attack against this massive flesh, and
Well,
But-
you know,
soaked it up.
But yeah,
Now
Noelle's
you-
soaked.
This
I-
is torch.
I
Rubbery epidermis.
well, I soaked it again, and I've tried to do your second attack on it,
Rude.
but you have failed twice on your second attack.
Okay, well, thank God I'm here, and you don't have to touch my dice anymore. Just saying.
I told Aruna I'd threaten you with me touching your dice.
To Noelle's very limited credit, she's been rolling well to hit for you. It's the damage where she's been failing.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm back here now. Noelle, be ready to cry.
Well, you'll have to wait till next turn because it's gonna be Oliver's turn.
Okay.
I came in just at the end of my turn.
Just at the end of your turn because I spent a penny to get you a better card and you got a better card and got first. So
Never fear, servant of Uncle. I shall free you.
Oh, God.
Is it still vulnerable?
yep.
Fantastic. I will unleash my wrath upon it and the wrath of Uncle. With just one roll this time.
Now, when does did it distracted go away at the beginning of the round? I don't remember when that goes away from my.
Yes, the distracted did go away, but it is still vulnerable and entangled.
Dang it, man. This sucks. Try it again. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
21.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shaken. Okay.
But was able to soak one wound. Okay, so it kept one.
Yep. And well, it kept us shaken. Yep.
Wait, what? It kept it shaking?
Oh no, and a wound. And a wound. I lied.
Wait, Noelle disappeared for me. Is Noelle still here?
We
You,
No.
you disappeared for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, Savvy keeps going in and out.
Shit. I'm gonna refresh. Tell her Rude I'm gonna refresh. I don't see Noelle.
Ah.
Did you hear what she said,
Okay.
Rudai?
No, she's gone.
She said
She's
gonna
refreshing.
Okay.
Oh, here's your chance to say something naughty from her to him, but eh.
Hey, so
Not
everybody know.
I'm not saying anything while she's Mirashi and might kill me.
What? Oh my God! What did you say about Mirashi?
I just declined to say anything because I'm smart.
Oh,
can I
I'm
use the rest
glaring at you. I see where you are. Just so that you know.
Wow.
So, I have a very stupid question. We can
Uh-huh.
move after we attack, right? We just
Yes.
can't move, attack,
Yes.
move.
As long as you have movement left.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move just up here.
I mean, technically,
Okay.
you could move, take
Just
your
to-
attack, keep moving if you really wanted to. I mean, there's no rules.
Oh,
to
it's
movement.
not-
Oh no,
Starfinder.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
thinking
can't.
of- I'm
You
thinking of
can't
Starfinder.
decide to run after you've done your attacks and
Yeah.
stuff. but
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just think about it this way. This is not Starfinder. You're not constrained by the rules that Junkyard Heroes had.
Ah,
Or Star Wars. Star Wars is the same way. Yeah.
this is what freedom feels like. All right, that is my turn.
Okay, so that makes it Godwin's turn.
Gonna punch it. Well, I'm gonna try and punch it. do 2 actions again. Set it. Roll it. Smack the thing in the face.
Or
Get some raise damage.
Sevi disappeared again.
Okay, we'll do a shaken on it.
that will
disappeared
cause
again.
it another wound.
Okay, guess I'm gonna have to
Can-
refresh again.
Can we soak it? Just barely.
Oh man, Livy keeps going in and
Really
out.
good at soaking my stuff.
Blame Tomix. He's in chat.
Right.
I always blame Tomix. All right, let's do the second attack then.
Ruda, am I muted? Ruda, am I muted?
Rudai, I think Sevi's muted. She had to refresh.
Got her.
Thanks.
And second one was meh. And don't want to give you any more bennies right now, so we're gonna call it done there.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go to Daybreak.
But from the first one, he does
Oh.
get distracted because even if I don't do damage, because it was a raise damage
as
hit,
long as
it hits, I believe.
So let's put that in there. Distracted. All right, and then it will be Daybreak's turn.
Okay, let's try really, really hard to not let this thing soak anymore. So, drop that bigger.
What?
I
Drop
did
the
lower
bigger.
trait. Drop the bigger.
Oh, I thought you said drop it bigger, and I'm like,
That's what I heard
what
too.
are you talking
no.
about?
Listen, Chrysanthemum says some wild stuff, so I don't doubt it.
Drop the vigor. Okay, we will drop the vigor.
So now the thing's distracted, vulnerable, and it has a lowered vigor. So,
Correct.
Daryl, when it
Daryl,
comes to your
please
turn,
hit this thing.
Oh, is it my turn?
What the hell is
it will be.
Yeah.
Let me.
Way back over here.
Yeah, Daryl's
Come on,
struggling a little bit.
My butt.
Oh god, let's see.
Fingers, he's just having problems.
So Daryl's gonna say, he's gonna look at it and everything going on. He's gonna be like, "Why is it so damp? And why is it making that noise?" And I'm gonna do one reload action, and then I'm gonna use my card ability instead of firing this turn. So I'm gonna throw a card at him. It's gonna ignite, and I'll toss it his way for havoc.
Oh no.
I don't really have any modifiers I can do with this, I don't think. At least none that would make sense. Actually, I'll spend a power point to give it armor piercing too, just in case.
Okay.
I gotta roll to hit it first. Oh, you've gotta be shitting me!
I teed it up for you.
All right, Noelle, how does this go wrong for me? Go ahead.
Well, so this is on a spell, so doesn't it backfire? Don't you get like arcane backfire from this?
So I get a fatigue, which means I'm at fatigue 2 now, and every spell that I have active, which would only be this one, immediately ends. But you decide how it went bad.
No, I feel like you went to go to flick this card, but somehow managed to mess it up and it spin back around and like catch you instead of the monster, like, and knocking you back, not like badly, but like knocking you back.
Wow.
What blasts you forward?
So I boomerang my own card into my face. Got it.
Yeah.
My
Cause
life.
havoc to yourself.
Now you're gonna get some dental work done.
So Daryl's gonna do this, and instead of taking accountability for his own actions, he's gonna be like, "It hit me! It hit me! Y'all saw it! It hit me! I'm gonna need therapy and a tetanus shot."
Oh my god.
I'm afraid he doesn't know what tetanus actually is.
I don't think you realize.
I don't think any of us do, actually.
Godwin's kind of an idiot. He's only got a D4 smarts right now. Somebody scrambled his brain.
Wait, hold on. Am I an idiot?
You?
Are you
Probably.
asking us?
Can we clip that? I just asked so innocently. She's just like, am I an idiot?
It makes me think of that scene from SpongeBob where Patrick is asking what an instrument is, and he goes, "Is mayonnaise an instrument?"
Yeah, apparently I have a D4 in smarts.
Yeah, that's bad.
Mirashi
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Refuses.
6 is
Mirashi-
average, right? A D6 is average. So.
Yeah.
No. Mirashi refuses to think she is an idiot, and anybody who says she is will get hit.
Nobody asked me, so I'm not commenting yet.
Noted.
Yes.
Not yet. Oh my god.
All right. Well, all right. The hungry fleece is up since Daryl threw a card in his own face.
Please.
Yeah, I just want you guys to know I am at fatigue too, so this is not good.
Well, you ate the dubious concoction that.
Yeah, this is bad.
You ate the secret ingredient soup.
Okay, this thing.
How was I to know the hungry flesh was not supposed to be an ingredient?
Oh.
It almost jumped into the pot by itself.
It could be.
I really want to land some damage so that I can do some of the other things that this thing does. So let's try that. Oh. It's gonna go after Godwin because he tried
It's
to.
even harder to hit, but he's not that.
I
hard.
know. Babe. Well, you were punching it. Now it wants to slam back. Oh my gosh, come on. It's because I have wounds and it's not doing me any favors.
And being distracted and vulnerable is not helping.
No, one more time.
Hey, there you go.
Oh. Haha!
I think you hit him.
Wow.
Yeah, now I just have to land damage, which is always the problem, right? I mean, that counts. So, because that's a success.
Or you can spend more bennies.
Mm,
They go away after Chad Noel.
I know where they
Might
go
as well
away.
use them on him.
I just don't want her to soak my shit later, that's all.
Okay, this is good. I'm going to apply the damage, but you need to make a vigor roll for me.
Okay, first.
Well, the damage will apply either way. This is to see if you contract this disease, which you will not contract this disease this
Okay.
turn. Okay.
And I am going to not soak because it's the end of the turn. Just see what happens. But does he get constricted as well, or is he just
Yep.
disease?
No, because it was a hit with a razor. You do also get you get entangled, so I will put it on.
Okay.
You get a tentacle.
Oh god.
Okay. And then it's a new round.
Oh, that's terrible.
Fine.
I gotta get close to you to do that, though.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I'm kind of terrifying, but a little terrifying.
You're not terrifying at all. I don't know what you mean, Godwin. Why would anybody think you're terrifying?
Exactly. I'm totally normal.
All right. Anybody want another card? Yay, nay.
I've only got one Benny. I'm just gonna hang out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep mine. I'm after Godwin. That's all I care about.
Okay. All right. Well, that means it's Daybreak's turn.
All right, now she's gonna panic at seeing Godwin get hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will. Oh wait, do I have to target? I don't have to do anything to heal you. Do I just roll it or?
If you, well, yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Noelle, though, if you select Godwin when her spell's done, you can automatically heal him.
I can do that. Okay.
So.
God, Noelle, they're roasting you over the spelling of this flesh.
I know they're really. The chat is really going nuts.
Do we all get our personal tentacles? Just asking for reasons.
I ain't getting one.
You can have mine.
Mirashi has her own. Why do you need another tentacle, Mirashi?
I want to collect them. I want to just cut them in the middle, dissect them, open them up, pull them apart, get all the flesh and gooey stuff out. I think I can make some really good cooking part of it. I think it'll be like yummy steak tentacles. Yeah, it'll be great.
Wow.
Add some salt. What? You can't tell me it doesn't sound yummy.
The Japanese would agree with you.
Oh, true.
I can say that all day long.
That heals one of his two?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot for the raise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying for it. No, okay. Well, you get the one.
That's fine.
You got 8 more bennies. Do it again.
Oh my gosh.
Just don't critically fail.
No, I'm fine if I do that. I'll try again.
All right, we try.
Okay.
Nope, I tried. There we go. 1.
Heal selected? Is that how I
Yeah, heal selected, and then it'll ask you how many wounds it gets back.
And how much did I move? I
It
moved
did not ask me how
5.
many wounds he gets back.
What did it do when you clicked it?
Oh, because it froze.
Oh. So
That's why it
then I'm
didn't
just
ask
gonna
me.
back up.
Because it froze. Hang on.
Good job, Noelle.
This is not my fault.
It's just Friday night. What
Yeah.
happens?
I blame Arudai.
Did you know that that Chrysanth in high school dissected pigeons and cats and named them after her teachers?
I didn't. My lab partner did.
So I'm not going to do it that way because I just tried it again and it froze my foundry.
Yeah, that's fine. Godwin can take off a wound. He's very
He
skilled.
can do it himself.
Yeah.
He can do it himself.
Look at that. I hit the button.
Ta-da!
So
Good
skilled.
job.
So skilled.
Okay. So, okay.
And you'll have to restart the music, but
Oh, yep.
It's a little bit loud for me. Let me move it down.
So if the Fleesh is going to try and attack Godwin, I'm going to be spending a Benny to get rid of Shaken, just so I don't have that on me when it attacks. Just let me know. Or
Why
she
is
attacks, I don't know.
why is the Fleesh attacking all of us? I mean, is there only one Fleesh? Is it just
Yeah.
this thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
It's
just
the only
got-
one?
Tentacles,
So,
and
if
it's hard
there's-
to kill.
But if it's only one, then how come you said we have like one tentacle for each and every one of us when there's only one?
because it's wrapped you and Godwin up in its viscera. Like its organs are constricting around you.
Oh, not for long. That little bitch is gonna die.
oh god.
Who do I want to target here? That is the question. Oops, I didn't mean to move you, Mirashi. I just wanted to look. Okay. I think we're gonna try and hit Mirashi. Oh, come on.
Oops.
Okay, all right. Oh.
It's like old times.
Wah, wah.
Oh
Okay,
hey,
okay,
you actually
okay.
did an ace.
I know. It's amazing.
Mm.
Okay, so no, you're already entangled, but I do need you, because I did actually successfully hit you amazingly. I need you to make a vigor roll, or you might catch some fancy disease. Oh, whew, you are
Use
really
your fancy convictions.
I know. You are definitely not diseased. But I did.
And she soaked all her wounds.
Oh, did she? Oops.
You tried so hard. You tried so hard.
I did.
I just removed it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Lovely. All right. Well, the fleece tried.
Why am I vulnerable?
Because you're entangled.
You can break the entangle though, if you want.
No, I'm gonna kill this shit. I'm gonna kill this.
Nah. It's your turn.
Oh, that's
yeah.
why that's why she was saying she didn't kill this shit. Like, I thought
That's
she
what I
knew it was
thought,
her
too.
turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was her turn.
All right. I do have frenzy, right? Let me just check. You got frenzy for me? Yep, I got frenzy. Yep. All right. Perfect.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack. Okay. Please, God of the dice, let me get 2 races. Thank you, God.
Wow.
I will cheers for you. Cheers, dice God.
Wow. I wish I could just ask the dice gods for miracles.
Right.
Oh, that's only 1.
Wow.
Oh, come on. One more.
Just take the wound. You're not even wounded.
This is getting worse. One more. That's the last one I can do too. Oh, it's not even any better. Okay.
Wow,
I can't do
after
anymore.
all those soaks of everything we were doing, everything we're doing, it just suddenly went no.
Well, the lucky bit showed up, okay?
Yeah.
All right, that's 1 other wound.
Where's that another wound?
You gotta scroll up.
Up there.
The frenzies are on 1 attack, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Well, also, technically, I think its vigor is supposed to be down a die.
Well,
Yeah,
it was,
it is.
Oh, it was a
It-
12
it's-
plus.
it's weird.
plus, and now
No,
it's
I know
down.
it's just weird. Like when she rolls it, it still applies there, but when she rolls it, it like defaults it back to the original, so it makes you think that it's not, but it actually is. So you have to expand on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it was still rolling the d12. That's why I was wondering, but it must have been a
I
d12
only have one
Wait.
more, so I'm just gonna. Cause are you gonna hit me again?
Maybe. Hey, Noelle.
Hey.
You're the best DM.
Don't.
Alright. This is only 1 attack. Man, it's still a raise. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's
Hey, Chad, if you keep donating,
Oh,
some of the rest
that
of us
is
can get those
one-
fancy convictions.
That is 1 wound because you have been wounded. You're still shaken. Let's go.
I can spend the 1 to try and soak it. I don't know if I
do you
want
really
to.
want
though.
to do that? You still have like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's my thought. No, I think we're gonna.
We reset after this battle, but
We do. Oh, that's right. So why not? Okay, what am I thinking? Look at
this. In that case,
I-
is it really rolling?
I'm not dead.
No, but you said you wasn't supposed to roll a d12.
What? Yeah, but it's just. What do you mean? It's just a D12.
Right, because his vigor got lower to die.
Reduced from +2 to down to D12.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if it was a d12
Yep.
plus something.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you little bastard. Okay. Well, that is Mirashi's turn. Mirashi will look at it and then say, "No, you're not, Uncle. You want me to rip your tentacles apart again? Okay, all right, that's fine."
Wait, did Uncle really say to do that?
Well, yeah, the lady here is saying that she wants to be sacrificed to Uncle.
Wow.
Uh,
I'm trying to remember. Should it be prompting me to unshake at the beginning of my act?
it's supposed to, but it's been acting weird.
Yeah,
Alright.
if it. Oh, there you go.
It
Now
says shaken, and if I click on it, I can roll spirit. And yeah, that works.
Ta-da!
Okay. Well, it really,
Wow.
really
Ta-da!
unshaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he screams out loud, just in the thing's face, after she says she's gonna rip its tentacles off. Ooh. Yeah, I guess he's going to, even though he's vulnerable and entangled, he's still going to just attack and punch it. Why not? Right? Right. He's gonna do a desperate attack, 2 actions, because this is what he does.
Oh, Sassy Witch sent $2 to say, "Chin up, Noel."
Aw, thank you, Sassy Witch.
All right, first attack would be a shaken.
Which will wound it, which will kill it, which I can't. Oh no, I guess not. Never mind, I lied. Okay, no, you'd have to hit it again. I lied.
All right, we'll do the second. Can I punch it?
Yes. Yes, you can.
This will kill it.
He's just stomping on it after she's like, "Why? Don't you die?" And then it finally just stops moving, and he's just gonna take the tentacle that's holding around his neck, pull it off, and just kind of, not looking, just hand it over to Mirashi.
Yeah. Okay, Mirashi will start grabbing the tentacles and then like start talking to them. It's like, oh, don't worry, you'll be sacrificed to Uncle.
Okay, you realize they aren't actually tentacles. We were just talking about the image for entangled. This thing is just a pile of organs. So you've got like part of the colon or, the upper digestive tract.
Okay,
Like that's
in that sense, she will grab the organs and be like, ooh, squishy. I think Uncle will like this.
If it's dead, oh, go ahead.
Do you like it? No,
No,
she's
I'm
looking.
good.
She's looking at this like corner over here, or a dark corner, whatever dark corner there is in here. She's looking at let's say she's looking at this corner over here. She's like, Uncle, you want them?
Wait, you see Uncle over there?
Dang it. Godwin's gonna heal himself while these people are doing whatever.
Tell
they're
him I need to
doing.
talk to him.
And Daryl, he's been fiddling with his gun this whole time, trying to get it reloaded. And now that's reloaded, he's gonna raise it up and just shoot at the lifeless sack of organs. And he's gonna be like, "Yeah, how do you like a lead sandwich, you lumpy sack of regrets?"
Oh, you don't want these organs, Uncle? I guess. No, he said he has to go and he doesn't want the organs.
Well, organs are typically a little bit grotesque for Uncle.
Oh, God.
He's more into the subtlety of the whole thing.
I think we need to grab an innocent virgin and sacrifice her.
It's definitely not me.
Well, I'm not. We find
You're
you.
not innocent, or you're not a virgin?
All of the
There's
above.
There's a bunch of humans way back there that we can grab.
Just pat Dae'Breik on the head. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else hurt? Anyone?
You've proven quite useful, Fern.
Fern.
Oh.
Fern.
Yeah. Mirashi will go towards.
Oh, did I?
One for you.
Oh no, thank you.
Godwin could cook. Godwin.
Ooh.
Godwin could cook them.
Oh,
And-
Godwin, here you go. Is it just me or did Aruda disappear?
Still here.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's here.
It's just me?
he-
All right, I have to refresh. Can you guys let him know because he disappeared from me? Oh, he's back.
I see
Can
you.
you? Okay, then I don't have to refresh. Perfect.
Okay, so you've killed the fleesh. Good job.
Yeah. So, what in the buttered sin was that thing?
No,
Organs.
where did it come
A
from,
corpse?
in fact?
If I were to make any sort of guess, I'd say it was the manifestation of the greed of man. Quite a beautiful sight, if you ask me.
All right.
Makes sense.
I'm good.
Yes, makes
Okay.
total sense.
What were
It
you?
makes total sense. Men are greedy and they try to grab organs and harvest organs, maybe do like a mutation type of thing.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that mean it would have treasure in it? I'm not looking.
I'm not looking.
Mirashi will grab both of her swords and stab it and start using her swords as like looking for treasure.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
I
Fine,
stand
let
back
me
to
roll a
avoid the
notice.
gore.
Noel, quick question. Can I refresh my PowerPoints before we refresh Benny's, or?
Oh, I do not find. Oh, I have my vision active.
Yeah,
Nope, I do not find treasure.
Go ahead.
No,
and
there's
we'll
no treasure here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, and then we have to refresh Benny's.
All right.
And then we all got two. Most of us got two from comments and stuff, right? At the top of the show.
Yeah.
We got 2 bennies for everybody. Just remember the 1 rotation, 1 for everybody. And then
Noah, can I spend one of my bennies before we get those to have her actually found a coin or something in one of those stomachs? Like somebody actually had at some point swallowed something? Like a copper coin or something?
No, I actually didn't need to. Some of it.
Sure, she wants to have found a coin in the stomach.
I want her to have found a tiny, tiny, minuscule piece of treasure, like a copper penny, in one of them.
Okay. Okay, I'm fine with that.
There we go. And that way she'll be vindicated, and also she may start hacking every single thing apart, trying to find more treasure in it.
yes.
Oh, no.
Let's grow.
Oh no! What have you done? What have you done? All right, I'm gonna need somebody smarter than me to figure out if we just fought a demon, a science project, somebody's bad lunch.
What do we
Anyone?
have to roll for that? Smarts? Common knowledge smarts?
Do I
Cole?
detect any beings of the undead persuasion?
I forgot to ask if it was an outsider.
I mean, it's not an outsider. It's not considered undead.
No, it's completely dead now. Thanks, Godwin. It was pretty gross, even though it's also beautiful at the same time.
I know.
Yeah, I usually don't have those things. Most people have them in the inside, and they don't walk around and attack you.
I don't know what this creature is. God, what can I roll to figure it out?
I'm not occult. Not academics. No,
Academic?
No, I mean, like, it'd be like, do you know what this thing is? So maybe you read
Is it
about
common
it somewhere.
knowledge or occult?
It's not
Normally,
anything to-
In Savage Worlds,
magic.
if it's nature, like a natural creature, it would be nature or whatever that skill is, and then if it's a magical or like aberration or something, that would be occult.
That would be occult.
But you could also do argue for academics in some cases.
Well, if it's
Oh my god!
holy crap!
I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna have an
You,
unskilled
like,
attempt.
you have like a book at home about like
Demon
aberrant-
creatures.
diseases and bodily mutations, because that seems like something Mirashi would read
Yeah,
for fun in her spare
Mirashi
time.
would. Yeah, Mirashi would.
And no, this is an aberration. Like, it something maybe, you know, from the Miz, maybe animated this sack of discarded organs.
We know
Okay.
what the book is called.
So
It's the
Mirashi
big book of
will.
flesh meat.
Oh,
Yeah.
come
So
on.
Mirashi will look at the party. I was like, oh, you guys don't know what this is? I read about them in the book of flesh meat. I have a book at home. For some reason, I can remember this and not remember my name. But this is an aberration.
Your name's on your swords.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god, it is! Oh, I just remembered my name. Thank God. Oh, that would have been awkward. So they're an aberration, and it looks like it was mutated by the mist.
Interesting.
Right.
So it's not a manifestation of greed.
No,
No.
no.
It seems as though my instincts were a little off.
Unless the
Find money in it.
mist,
Atypical.
unless the mist is a manifestation of greed.
So we should not touch the mist, is what I'm understanding. The Lord of Mercy.
Yeah, if the mist turned that, whatever it was before, into this aberration, I wouldn't touch it. But
What if it has
No.
friends? Do you think there could be more of them?
Probably. There's
you know
more
what
mist.
we could do? We could find people and throw them into the mist and then see what happens.
All right. Hey, I got a request for you guys. Could we maybe sit a spell for just a little bit? I'm going to be real honest. I just burned off my own eyebrows back there, and I need a small rest.
All right, you all.
I
how-
don't see your eyebrows anymore. I
How
guess.
long do you all plan on resting?
Well,
I have
you'll need 2 hours.
I need to, yeah, I got fatigue too, so I really need like 2 hours.
You think you might doze off? I think
No,
you
I
might.
wouldn't.
Not
I
you.
mean-
I'm asking Daryl.
It's all right if I dozed off a little bit. I'm tired.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can watch over him.
All right. Yeah. So everyone else, if it's 2 hours, I don't think anyone else is suffering the way you're suffering from the amount of fatigue you've caused yourself. But Daryl, you are gonna doze off, and
Great.
and you're going to be transported back to a familiar but haunting scene of these swirling, putrid yellow mists in a big, empty city.
You said it's familiar? The one we were in before?
You recognize it. You remember the feeling. In fact, it's almost like you were there immediately after you had gotten eviscerated from the town. So you would kind of have that feeling, like, you know, when you're asleep and you feel like you're falling and you wake up in the dream in the swirling yellow mist.
Great. All right, so Daryl's gonna look around. Do I have my gun?
Yeah, you'd have
Huh.
a gun.
All right, I'm gonna grab my gun and kind of load it cautiously. Just be like, "Oh hell, I fell asleep for 5 minutes and I've done broke reality." Hello? I swear, if some tall whispering nightmare demon offers me some sort of deal, I'm punching it in the teeth.
There's no immediate response, but you hear kind of like rumblings and like, you know, almost like low growl, undulating, crawling, moving things in the mist, and you think you can see like vague shadows of them too, sort of lumbering through just beyond where the mist will allow you to see.
All right, I'm gonna cautiously, with my gun facing that direction, back away from those things and kind of be like looking over my shoulder for like a back exit and just be like, damn, this place smells like bad ideas and broken promises. I gotta get the hell out of here. Hey, Dimples, you out there? Stinkweed.
You end up hearing a response. It's like a whisper. It's, you could be free.
All right, there's the nightmare demon I was talking about. Lord, if this is a test, I fucking hate this thing.
Oh no.
I'm looking.
Okay, we didn't hear what you said because you froze up.
All right, I think I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
You started talking.
And that was it.
Okay. So I don't remember what the last thing you heard me say was, but so I said something about
We didn't hear you say anything at all.
ever.
No, after
No.
whatever
You said
Noel said
fail.
last.
You said
Yeah,
there's a nightmare
yeah.
demon.
Okay.
Yeah, you started to talk and then
God,
you
if there's a
disappeared.
test,
So
I'm
I
gonna
only
fail.
heard like 2 words.
All right, got it. So I said, Lord, if this is a test, I'm about to fail with enthusiasm. And then I kind of close my eyes and I shout out and I say, all right, show yourself. Come on.
You kind of feel like the gentle pressure of some like very bony fingers rest on one of your shoulders.
Oh, hell. Can't I at least wake up properly before y'all start throwing bony fingers and tentacles and trauma at me? I'm going to turn around to see what the hell it is.
You see these wide open eyes just staring back at you to an older gentleman's face. He's got long whitish hair. He's got some yellow chalk marks on his forehead, and he tells you, you could be free to unleash all sorts of creations on the world.
I'm going to back away from him slowly, now gun pointed at him, and all right, start talking. What do you mean free? How do I get out of here?
And he's going to tell you, he's going to say, open up your mind. And he's going to like launch his bony hand out on you and strike like where your third eye would be on your forehead with his thumb. And you are going to snap back up into reality as quickly as you fell asleep.
Wonderful. I'm going to shoot whatever's in front of me immediately.
Whoa, there goes gravity.
Oh, God. So yeah, I wake with a start and sit up and just shoot.
All right. I guess you're facing either, I don't know which direction you're facing, but
I certainly don't know. I don't even know how I fell asleep.
okay. But yeah, if you were to, if anyone is looking at you or you were to touch your forehead, you would have yellow dust, yellow chalk.
Weird. Oh my god, he
Smashed
has like the
into your
yellow
forehead.
fever.
Did y'all see that? Tell me you all saw that.
A
Say
dream?
what?
Oh, did he wake up? Did he wake up?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Noel, can I sent you something?
Did you commune with Uncle?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, here we go.
Did you commune with him?
I don't know. I saw some old man who's pretty crazy. You know what? That probably is your uncle, come to think of it.
Got a little bit of
Hmm.
on your head. Just
That's what?
Mm.
What the hell is that?
Some yellow powder on your forehead.
Interesting.
Maybe
Look
this
up
is
at
how
ceiling.
maybe this is how they start turning. We should look out for more of the yellow powder.
Oh, you just went silent for like the last 3 words.
Oh, yellow powder. I said yellow powder. I said it really, really low.
I see. I don't know nothing about no yellow powder, and I ain't never messed with the stuff.
Mirashi
is it
Mirashi
falling
will
from there?
start to look around to see if she can notice anything, Noel.
I mean, it doesn't look like anything's been here. You certainly didn't hear anything.
The only time I've ever seen yellow powder like this is after having a bag of those fried corn pieces. What do they call them? Doritos? Doritos?
Oh, don't even make Doritos canonical in this universe.
Sounds disgusting.
Doritos. Sounds like I don't want to touch them. It sounds like they'll leave a nasty residue on your fingers.
Mm.
And then again, so does blood.
Right.
I mean, you wouldn't have taken any fatigue from this little interlude, but certainly is strange.
So I'm gonna just level with you guys. I guess you didn't see it, and maybe I was just dreaming. But there was some old man telling me that if I wanted to be free, I could be, and I could do so many things and create so many things. And then he poked me in my head, and I woke up.
Oh, well, what do you have to do to be free?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. Like I said, he poked me in my head. Probably because he's crazy.
Did the person you saw, the old man, did he have these like red, black horns that looked a little bit scorched? That if you kind of looked around from the side, they kind of looked like they were twinkling?
No, he just looked like an old man.
Did he have like these wings that like looked leathery, that were, if you think about a bat, leathery and big, that kind of creaked when they went out?
Pimples, I don't know what you dream about, but no, it was an old man, and other than the fact that he had crazy in his eyes, he was just an old man.
I was just describing Uncle. What do you mean? He's not crazy. Uncle is not crazy at all.
I've got questions, but we're going to save those.
Did he remove his fatigue from that? So even though he met
he still would have gotten rest. So he still would remove his fatigue from this. It's not
God,
because you weren't sleeping, but just kind of dozed off.
all right. Now that we've set a spell, I'm feeling better. So what next? We are in the administrator's something or other?
Yeah, we have doors ahead of us. We have doors to the right.
Did we search this room, Noel? Did we look around for loot?
In this open area here, I think you looked in like what was the storage closet, and there's just like mundane items there. There's really not this area you're in, which is like the front of the asylum where people would come in. There's not a lot here but debris from the upper floor sort of caving in. There's not a lot in this general area.
All right. What other doors can we enter? Because like these doors over here go to the outside, or no?
I don't know. You haven't opened them, but you have the doors up to the north, then to the south. There is a door that goes to another place. I believe you've also opened the doors to the courtyard, but you did not go out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the fog wasn't as thick out there, was it?
there was wisps of it, but it wasn't like when you looked out the front doors and it was just like, you couldn't see in front of you.
I opened the doors. What can I see?
Okay, so we're opening those doors. So you see... So, sagging shelves held together by dust, an extensive system of rolling ladders, ring this library of husky, dull-looking tomes. At the room's center broods a heavily worn table surrounded by uncomfortable-looking chairs. A chandelier of iron vines dangles above. The scent of leather and old paper pervade the high-ceilinged space, but so does a distinct bestial musk.
Huh. Well, I ain't much for reading.
Look at him. You said reading, right?
Yeah, there's lots of books in here. Are you a learned man, Godwin?
I don't know.
Maybe.
You know what? You seem plenty smart. Why don't you go first?
Why don't we have somebody search the room for traps
Oh,
or eating creatures?
Godwin stops halfway through his first step.
this sounds like a job for old Oliver. I suppose I can volunteer my services. Now, allow me to disappear.
And Sevi, don't forget to take entangled off of you.
Oh.
That will hinder your rolls.
Entrails as a scarf. Just.
Oh, maybe.
That's a successful stealth check. Now, I would like to peruse around the room for traps or anything that seems out of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, there's not traps. I mean, the room certainly isn't in great shape. A lot of the shelves look like they, could succumb to the weight of the old tomes on them. The things are in disarray. but no traps. But there is that smell, like you know how a library should smell?
Mhm.
Dusty tomes.
This is not it.
This is not it. This smells like something's been in here and hasn't showered in a bit. Something.
Ew.
More ghouls.
I'll take
More
a,
ghouls.
I'll take
Did
a small step beyond the transom.
We didn't smell this in that room we came up in the boiler, did we?
No.
Okay.
You didn't.
Does it smell like the mass of organs that we just fought?
Also, no.
You know, I'm having flashbacks when she says no traps. I don't know who all, I can't remember who all played Possessions with me, but remember the ghosts that inhabited the bookshelves and like
Yep.
knock over on you?
Yep.
Yeah.
So be careful.
It smells like something within here and did not shower. Do I detect
So,
any presence of undead?
No. But you know, as you begin to make your way into the room, there's like a sound of like a just a very subtle sound of like skittering, like you know, tiny padded feet making their way around somewhere.
Tiny padded feet making their way around somewhere. I think we are in the midst of rats.
It's a face snugger.
Face snugger.
Yep. Yep. I saw this on an episode of my favorite play, Rime of the Frost Maiden, and they got attacked by face snuggers. I remember it very clearly.
Wow.
That sounds terrifying. I also don't want to tangle with it. Allow me to see if I can catch a glimpse. And I'll move further and deeper and harder into the room.
And let him be alone with the room.
Yeah, I mean, you hear like kind of like a slight like chittering. Like,
Is it
You
in...
can-
Go ahead.
yeah, like you can hear it moving, and sometimes you think like, oh, it's on the floor, and you look and you think, oh no, I think I hear it on a bookshelf, but you can't quite catch the actual sight of the thing.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't know if I want to be in here alone with whatever this thing is. This face snugger.
Yeah. You know what's good for fighting face snuggers? Dimples. Hey, Dimples, why don't you get in there? Wait, she here?
She is indisposed at the
Talking to
moment.
Uncle.
Oh, I see.
Just whisper rather too loudly. And don't forget to look up.
I look up.
Okay, or just up, like just too dark.
Because
Up.
there's the chandelier.
Oh yeah, there is a chandelier that is really worse for wear.
I'm just gonna throw Daybreak in there.
Yeah, just toss her like.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Do you want to resist Daybreak?
Yes.
Excellent.
What's a resist?
This
Hear the
is
slapping of leaves. Just
a contest of, I think,
Like,
athletics.
Wind in the trees.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. So do you go first or? Oh
Yep.
no! Oh no! You're gonna.
Oh, I'm Benny in this.
Yeah,
Please
Benny. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, she's got to beat a 4. Okay, let's see if she can beat it.
I don't think so. Nope.
Oh no.
I'm gonna spend a penny because I'm not going in there.
No.
Yeah.
Fine. I tried to throw her in there, and because she's all covered in Daryl poo, she slips out of my fingers.
Silence, mortals. This is serious business. I'm gonna take a silver coin and I'm just gonna flick it across the room and just kind of watch it and see if anything goes after it.
Okay, so you kind of flick it and you see it roll sort of under the table and kind of do that little spin and, you know, clink, and it falls over on its side. And you think you see something from the shadows of some of these like immense saggy bookcases kind of peek its head out to go investigate what this might be. And you see this little guy.
What the hell?
Yeah, look at it. He's like cute. He's like going to investigate the coin. He's totally
Ooh. I,
all right.
He's like picking up the coin. He's like trying to bite it. Like, like pulling his face back. He can't
All right,
eat it.
well,
He
I
throws it
am-
on the ground.
Without hesitation, I'm going to shoot this bastard.
Okay.
It deserves not to live. Do I have the drop on it?
Yeah, it's not so much pain.
Am I allowed to shoot at this monstrosity?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to shoot at it?
I don't know. You're the DM. You tell me.
I would have been like, nah, I can't shoot. If
All right. The drop. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Terrible.
Oh no. So yeah, your arrow flies true and you shoot this thing square in the chest and it kind of lets out a screechy little squeaky scream, and it kind of flops over and then you hear a chorus of very angry sounding squeaky screams.
oh God.
Oh my God.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, Daryl's going to say he's going to be like I'd have taken the face snuggers. I'd have taken the face snuggers. I swear. Give me the face snuggers.
All right. So now they're in a fighting mood. So now it's fighty time.
Oh, the door slammed shut.
Bye, Oliver.
Not me.
Oh, those sound horrifying.
Oh no.
That was just Godwin, just slowly closing the doors. He's like, oh.
I'm gonna look at Mirashi and be like, Dimples, hit it until it forget it exists.
All right, I'm just bringing you all into battle here since Oliver decided he just had to shoot one of them for no good reason when it wasn't.
I mean, did you see it? I would have shot it too.
Terrible monstrosity and deserves not to be alive.
You all just hate my friends.
It's like a monkey possum with a human face.
Ooh.
You know,
Am I robotic
just
for you guys? 'Cause
yes.
you're robotic.
Wait,
Yeah. Why,
Yeah, you're
are we
very
supposed
robotic.
to be attacking right now?
why did these not go and going?
Well, we are getting attacked.
Oh no, because we haven't.
Oh, shit.
She's just grabbing the card. Oh my god, I got the red
Hey.
joker. Let's
Of
go.
course you did. Why?
Let's go.
That took 4 tries to get that ace.
Wow.
All right. I would like to get a new card, please, if you get a chance.
Sure. You drew the 3 of spades.
Okay.
Would you like another card?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'll try to
I think-
survive the onslaught of these terrible, horrible mice people.
Godwin will try for a card. Just one, though.
Just one? Okay.
Stop getting her bennies.
You did get an 8 of spades, so you moved up a little bit, so that's good. That's good. All right.
Nope.
Okay. We all good?
I'm good.
Commence the fighting.
All right. So, I guess I will get friends. Although I don't know which, because you said it's any fighting edge I could grab, right?
I'm sorry?
like trademark. So my stuff gives me trademark, for example, trademark weapon.
Yeah, if you don't want frenzy, you can choose trademark weapon instead.
Oh, okay, I didn't understand what she was asking. I'm like, what about trademark weapon?
Because these things are only like they're only like 1 hit point, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean they're little buskers. Yep.
Oh, maybe I'll just keep frenzy, and then maybe depending on the fight, I'll look to see what others I have available. I see. Oh, there's a lot of. If I go here, I might grab. They might all gravitate towards that. So I'm gonna go here and attack this one with frenzy. Yep. Okay. First attack. Yep. First attack did amazing. Did 4 wounds. Because the thing I was thinking about is like frenzy only does the first 2 attacks on 1. So that's the bad.
Yes, I guess it's gonna be dead. I mean, you have made mincemeat of this small, tiny, furry creature that did nothing to you. How do you live with yourself?
I'll move here and attack this one. And this will be not frenzy. Because the 2 attacks go to the first creature. They'll still be the first attack. Okay. Okay, 1 wound.
No. No. The other ratlings are going to be visibly upset at just the absolute carnage that is being caused to their sort of like their pack mates. In fact, you think you're pretty sure through all the screeching and chittering that they're doing that there's words, like common words that you can understand.
I don't speak rat language. It's my turn.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure they're words that she can understand.
Yeah, like you think they're actually like you begin to think that they're actually like having like talking like you would talk to one another. It's just it's like think of it as being like a really thick accent.
Okay. Like I said, Mirashi will assume they're talking, but it's not a language she knows, so she will scream, I don't speak a rat language.
So racist. So racist.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Which means it's Daybreak's turn.
Okay, so oh, there's one right there. Okay. So I am going to pop there and entangle that one. I don't know how big the if the is the medium? No, because it's still doing the weird thing. Okay. So I will just entangle that, and I'll add damage to it. We'll see how that goes. Okay, and then I don't apply until later, right?
Yeah, the damage will happen at the end of its turn.
Okay. And then I will just do.
You step back.
I step back. I'm like, oh, there's more in there.
All right. Well, why didn't you kill him, stinkweed?
Give it time.
Okay, so actually, it's okay. This one over
Okay,
here.
I'll kill them. Don't worry.
Also, can I just point something out? I think it's really important.
Oh no.
We fought how many enemies now at this point? And the first ones that Noelle defends and is like they're poor and they're innocent, why would you hurt them? Are a bunch of furries with human faces? I just wanted to point out those are the only ones that she's defended and been like these poor creatures.
Actually, this one is going to actually try to hightail it out of here. So it's going to turn tail and it's going to go what one? As far as it can, which I believe is about right there. It is not going to fight. It's going to try and run.
Oh, so that's the one I did damage. It
was the one on the bookshelf.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I mean, I can swap it back and put that, and then do the other one.
Oh,
Is that-
okay. That was the one that I did the entangle on.
Okay. Oh no, this one's entangled. Okay, so this one's entangled. Okay, so it's gonna try and break free. I don't know that it will be able to break free. So it's entangled. Oh, it's just strength. Okay, so athletics at -2 or strength at 4. I mean, both are bad. This will just be easier. Then I don't have to apply a modifier to it. Dang. Okay, so that one just still can't move. Okay, but this one.
And then Ruda, how does it work? Because I put damage on it.
So yeah, as long as the damage, you should be able to roll the damage, and then she'll just have to add it.
Okay. So. Bonk.
So it would be enough to shake it.
Yeah.
No. Oh, it thought it had a chance, but maybe this one has a chance. Okay. So this one will try to run away. It's gonna try and stay on top of the bookshelf. Can it do that? 1, 2. Yeah, I guess it could go here. I mean, it would have had to make a jump, but it's probably pretty good at that by now. I have a feeling this isn't going to end well for the poor rat folk.
Do I get would I get an opportunity attack if he's jumping over my head?
It's passing through your square. It's just over your head.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would like, if you'll allow it, I would like to try to, instead of attacking it and trying to like stab it and kill it, I just want to grab it to keep it from getting away. I just grab hold of its tail or its leg.
Okay. I have to be athletics, like to try and
It is a grapple check, yeah.
grapple. Oh no!
Ha! Not so fast, you deviant.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's gonna, like, it's not happy that it's been captured. It seems scared, like, shuddering, like, it just saw 3 of its, presumably family, in some capacity die, brutally.
I hold it upside down by its tail in front of my face and I say, I heard you speaking the tongues of men. Tell me, where are we? And where is the administration room?
Is that Oliver's Batman voice?
Where's the trigger?
Where is he? Yeah, this little, it's just gonna be like, and like kind of a high-pitched voice, be like, look, I don't know. We're just trying to find our way back underground.
Underground, you say? You're from... Are you mole men?
And he's like, he kind of like looks at himself and he's like, do I look like a mole? Like,
No, you look like a dirty rat. No.
it's like, we're ratlings. We're ratlings. We're just...
What do you know about this place that can be useful to me?
And it's like, we don't really know anything about this place. Look, the rumbling collapsed a lot of our tunnels, so we were forced to come up, and we've been trying to find our way back down.
Rumbling? What rumbling?
No, some days ago, big rumble. Lots of damage.
Wait, a big rumble, lots of damage. I'll look back at the rest of the group. Are we still in combat, by the way?
I technically, but now you're grappling this one, the other one's entangled, the other three are dead. I mean, you're really not fighting at this point.
Oh.
I might still shoot
You
one.
guys?
You might kill one?
Yeah.
Do you want...
Look at these freaks.
Did you want to move on to Godwin's turn and keep going in turn order before he fully interrogates?
Unless somebody says they're standing down and convinces me otherwise.
Okay.
Oh, I'm standing down, but I'm at the top order.
Yep.
Wait, Daryl, hold your fire. It seemed as though these little guys might have some interesting information.
You're talking to those mugrats?
It speaks the tongues of men, and it speaks of a great rumbling. Perhaps this rumbling was foretold by the scribes many years ago.
I think that great rumbling is the barrel of my pistol. Fine.
Perhaps it's just your gullet after eating Godwin's soup.
Fair point. All right, I'll wait.
Okay.
Now, do you guys remember anything about a rumbling? Hearing anything? This little rat thing was talking about a rumbling, and it might be useful.
I don't know. They won't quit screeching. Oh, there they go.
Hey.
I
I'll
fixed
shake it.
This up.
I'll shake it around. Stop.
It's
Calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Godwin said he's standing down, so are we done?
Okay. If
Yeah.
we're gonna stand down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, well, when he's interrogating, I'm looking for.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll move out of the doorway while I interrogate this rat.
Nope.
So, what else should I ask this rat?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask Stinkweed. She's got a bunch of rats living in her nest. Ain't that right, Stinkweed?
Where?
Ah, yes, Fern. What would you ask a rat if you were in my shoes?
What rumbled?
Yes.
Where?
Where did it rumble?
The whole earth. Have you been around much of this place? Half of
No.
it's
No, I
rubble
don't
to the
remember.
Maybe don't shake. Maybe don't shake.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt you? I'm sorry.
It's just
Shake
like,
it more.
you know, like it was one eye's going wonky. It's just like,
Hey, come on, wake up. It's time to focus. Now. This is all very interesting.
you know,
How big are your tunnels? How
Oh.
many?
they're extensive. They were, but much of it collapsed. We climbed out of some of the collapsed tunnels and found ourselves here in this big, mostly collapsed building. We're cut off from the rest of our den. We've been trying to find our way back down into the den.
I have one more question for you, Ratman. Is your presence here integral to the campaign as a whole?
I'm not campaigning for anything.
Yes. It's too bad. You would have my vote. Now, scurry away.
Now, just hold on a gosh darn second here. You're just letting it go? He just told you it's got a whole den.
I can't take back up.
How dare you try to get away from me?
All right. Let's let somebody who knows how to ask proper questions take handle of this, but you keep holding his tail. Now, hey, Mugrat, I want you to listen here, okay? You saw what we did to your friends over there, your family, your brother, your sister, your mother, your grandpa, whatever those things were. How many more of you are there in this den of yours?
Hundreds, probably thousands.
Oh,
I think they're trapped out there.
all right, yeah, real good idea, Toothy. Looking over at Oliver. Yeah, let's let him go run off and grab his thousands of relatives to come back and get revenge.
No, we don't want to be up here. We want to be down there. We just got cut off when our tunnels collapsed.
All right, have you seen anything down here that we should worry about? Anything other than you things?
You things. What?
Yeah, you think.
I'm talking about you, Mugrat, and I'm gonna be real mean about it because I'm mean.
There's just us and our leader.
Who's your leader?
You know, a larger ratling. His name is, and I did not write this name.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Thithery.
Ratch Mamby.
What?
Ratch Mamby.
Oh,
Ratch Mamby.
Did you just make that name up?
No, I will show you the screenshot in the book.
Oh, here. I gotta switch it over to my other arm. My arm's getting tired. Now, tell me, oh son of Ratch Mamby, how big are these tunnels, and can a man of my size fit through them?
Oh no, you're all far too fat.
What the hell did you
Excuse
say?
me?
oh.
Hmm.
I'm just going over to the
I
one that I
will.
entangled. I'm gonna unentangle it and just kind of pat it on the head. Sorry.
Aw. Yeah, it's still shaken, but like it probably would be unshaken by now. But yeah, it's just kind of like, you know how like years go back, you know, on animals, and it's just like,
Can I do
kinda like-
animal handling to make it not mad at me?
I mean, do you have that?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you could try to be friends with it then, or like,
I will
Cajole
make
it or-
attempts. We are buddies.
well, yeah, I think it kind of like looks at you and sees that you're a plant and is confused because it feels some sort of like fealty towards you, but also you look like food. So
I'm going to notice Daybreak over here conspiring with this creature, and I'm going to lean over and whisper to Oliver, told you we can't trust her. Look at her, consorting with the enemy like that.
Fern, that's a very traitorous course of action you're taking.
What? Hey, maybe we can ask them to look around so that we know where things are.
Mr. Ratman, do you have tunnels that lead through this building?
not any you'd fit in.
No, but say if you were to scout around this facility, could you do that?
We try not to be too out and about. There are things here.
All right.
Especially in the-
Yes.
Especially in the courtyard, we hear wings.
Well, and as recompense for my letting you keep your life and not draining the blood from your arteries, perhaps you could scout about in your little ratty ways through the walls and your tunnels and such, and perhaps scout out any potential enemies and things of abominable domain and report them back to us.
We'll try our best. And like the other rat that's over with like Daybreak kind of like peeks out and is like, like nods its head like we'll try.
I'll shake him a little bit. You better not be lying to me, Ratman.
Like it I mean you wouldn't, these are pretty simple creatures. It would want to comply.
It cannot tell a lie. All right.
But just in case, I want to make it
Set it down.
very clear. We are not normal beings, me and my friends here. You understand? If you lie to us, we will know. And I'm going to pull up my deck of cards. I can see everything with these cards. Your future, your past, what's going to happen to you if you betray us. And I'm going to
Why do you need us to scout?
I'm going to do a performance roll to... Damn it. Do I spend a Benny on this? Sure. Damn it! Why am I so bad at this? Whatever. It's a decent one. He does get to, I think, oppose that with spirit, but yeah, I'm gonna basically be like, I know where you'll be, and if you try to betray us or not do what you promised, I'll find you. Son of a bitch.
Trey.
Fucking hate this thing.
Yeah, it's a rat.
Wow.
No.
I'm getting so tired of this
We
thing
can
disconnecting
hear
me.
You know, we
Can
Yeah.
can you hear us, Urudai?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm getting so tired of this thing disconnecting me. I don't know if you heard anything other than me cussing.
We didn't know.
We heard if you
Last
betray.
word was betray. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I said if you betray us, the cards will tell me, and I'll find you. We'll all find you, and you're gonna be real sorry.
It just kind of like cowers, limply being held in the air.
Oliver.
All right, Toothy,
You're
you can
getting
put him
dust all
down.
over
I think we have an understanding.
Oh, that's an apt point, Godwin. Thank you. Thanks for looking out, brother. And I will set the rat down gingerly.
It's gonna like scoot back over here.
Yes. I sense your fear.
God.
I'm gonna pat him on the head too.
He is also confused because you look like food. Um, okay, so we're letting them go. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yes, under the threat of death.
Now, did we ask them, since I had to reboot there, did we ask them what they were doing in here besides just...
What do you see up here, Dimples?
They're just looking. They're just looking.
So
Okay.
there, when
Because they were
there was,
shaking and all that stuff. They're here because they can't get...
they can't get back to the
Back.
tunnels that lead to their den. That's
Right.
underground, so they're kind
Okay.
of trapped up here.
So this is just a comfy place for them to be?
They're looking for ways to get back to their den. So that's what they're doing up here. So we're gonna let them go.
Okay.
And
And
they're
Godwin
gonna
is looking at books to see if he is a learned man.
Okay.
Holding
we're
it
gonna-
upside down.
They're gonna
Ah!
they're gonna skitter away. In fact, they're gonna go all the way over here, and then they're gonna like squeeze through sort of some rubble from some fallen bits of ceiling and bookcase, and they're gonna be back into the walls.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna refresh because I don't see Frost, and I think I'm talking over him.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
behind the walls.
Is there like a rule like if you have a D4 you can't read? Like if you're below
No.
a certain number in the other ones? Okay.
No.
No.
By the way, but we need to do the thing
I
I,
think-
sent you.
D4.
There we go.
D4 is average, isn't it?
D6 is average. D4
Yeah, when
is
do you
default.
want when do you want to do that? Because you said
Maybe
you want to do
here. Maybe,
maybe
here. Yeah.
Okay, so you're like he's like here with you now?
Yeah.
Okay. So while they're interrogating rats, actually, Mirashi's having a conversation of her own, or maybe not a conversation, but she has a visitor of her own with her in the room. Let's see. So this is him talking to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's there and he's talking to you. He says, your friends have proven most useful thus far, though their fear inhabits them, dulls their senses. The plant remains an enigma to all of us down here, but seems to suffer from the same emotional ailments as mortals. Perhaps this can be purposed. Remain open to persuasion and their innate need for leadership and guidance. This is the time to seize the advantage. Convincing them of your superiority would be easy, but convincing one of their own to take leadership under your influence would be the most most delightfully entertaining. Their fear shall drive them to their own ruin, and we will we will feast down here when they meet their timely end. Are you just like working against the party actively?
So Mirashi will look at Uncle, the demon that I had described earlier, that she's talking to right here in the corner. And she'll pull out a little parchment and then start writing, and then look at Uncle again. I was like, you said convincing one of them to take their own leadership under our entertaining. Yes, entertaining. Okay, so I'll finish writing it. I was like, thank you, Uncle. That was Oliver.
As I set the rat down. What?
Uncle was over there. Do you see him? He's
Wait,
right
what?
over there. And I'll point to the corner, but then he's not there anymore.
I see. Wait.
God, no.
You saw Uncle again?
He's not there. Oh, did any of you else see him?
Nope. Can't say that I did.
Doesn't matter. Here. And I'll give Oliver the parchment.
I'll read over the parchment.
Oh, Lord.
I'll fold it up and put it in my little satchel. Daryl, you were touched by whatever entity that was in here while you rested.
I don't particularly like your choice of words on that accusation, but yes, there was...
Ashes. It seems as though you've been chosen. Perhaps more than anyone. You deserve to lead this group.
All right, so Daryl has some thoughts that go through his head. At first, he was about to say, I don't want any part of your bullshit cult. But as soon as he says, you should be the leader, the words catch in my throat, and I pivot to, that is really wise. Uncle is a very wise man. I'm beginning to see what you see in him. If you need me to lead, I will humbly accept, even though I know that you have no reason to place such faith in me so early. I am moved.
See, this is where you're wrong, Daryl. We have every reason to place all of our faith in you.
Look at Daybreak. I was going to say you can say that again, but okay.
Yeah, I'm just hiding behind Godwin. Going, I'm in so much trouble. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Whether it be Uncle or some other entity that presented himself to you and blessed you with his yellow ash, you have been chosen, and thus you must guide us.
Well, I will be happy and honored to lead you in Uncle's mission. Now listen, Uncle did indicate Stinkweed over there might need to keep an eye on that one. So please do. And yeah, I think what we do is proceed forward and try to find a way out of this dump so we can reconvene with Uncle in full as soon as possible.
I like where this is going.
I look over at Mirashi and just kind of under my breath, like, you know, he's bullshitting us, right?
I can't wait until the feast part. We will feast and drown in blood.
I look at Mirashi and just be like, this is gonna be so much fun. Blessed by his yellow ass.
So yeah.
All right. Well, as the touched by uncle, I suggest.
Oh, no. That just oh no! Oh no!
I suggest.
Did you think before you said that?
I chose this on purpose.
This is not that kind of stream.
As the touched by uncle, I suggest we proceed north and make sure we listen at the doors first and proceed cautiously so we don't get ambushed by Ratty McManby or whatever its name was.
What was it? It was Ratmanby. Ratchmanby.
Ratchmanby.
And I didn't make it up.
Is that is it Ratchmambe as in Harambe but a rat?
No, it's I guess you could say Mombi or Mambi, but it's
Well, this room smells of beer. How wonderful.
Well, lead on, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl, lead on.
Well, I'm the kind of guy that likes to lead from behind, because I can see everything. I got that third eye and all, So I'd suggest that Dimples and Fists over there go first. Go to the door, listen, see if you hear anything.
You do realize we're not the most perceptive at hearing things.
Okay, you're right. As your fearless leader, I should listen at the door, and I'll let you know if the coast is clear. But then you and Muscles over there can go in first.
I'll stand right behind you. You don't have anything to worry about.
Has Godwin found any interesting books?
there's some very interesting books.
There's a coloring book.
Yeah, exactly.
Half colored.
Ooh, they stayed in the lines.
Most of them are pertaining to like advanced psychological theories. Obviously there's some about anatomy and physiology, particularly about the brain. It would be sort of like the leading literature of the time for this subject.
Okay. Yeah, he's just looking through the books. If he doesn't find anything that's specific to what we're dealing with, like mists and weird things like that, he's just saying,
All right. Daryl does a performance check to act like he does not feel unnerved about Mirashi being right behind him. And then he's going to listen at the door and, you know what? I'm just going to listen. I'm not a rogue. I don't look for traps. I just want to hear if there's anything on the other side.
Hey, Ruda, real quick, since I know the blast templates are messed up in here, how big is a large blast template? Is that across? Is that like 6 squares or something like that?
Do you see my light? Do you see my light? My light is a medium template. A large template,
I
it would be
do not.
I think a large blast template isn't that 15.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works in here because the light that Godwin's supposed to be supposed to be the minor light spell.
Yeah, these are really messed up.
No, King Feanor.
Frost, I'm gonna send you a screenshot of my light so you know what a medium template looks like.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix it, so I've never had to measure one before because they usually just come out right. But
that's the same size that his is set to. But Godwin's is supposed to be a large blast template for the light. It's supposed to be like big and biggened. But
So
I don't know how
a medium
embiggened
is 15. So a large has to be bigger than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that 50? Is that 3 squares from the center? So it'd be. Yeah, I'm not sure what 15. If 15's all the way across.
The diameter is 15.
Okay, so the radius is not. Okay, got it.
No.
Okay,
It's
so
not
I have a
radius,
medium on right
the
now.
diameter is 15. And that's from the center. So if you were placing it elsewhere, the center and then the diameter of wherever it is would be 15.
Right.
I want to roll notice.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm rolling notice to see how the light affects the plant. I'm not listening in.
You're looking to see how your light affects
no.
the plant.
How Godwin's light affects the plant. Because I have a feeling that she doesn't eat soup, so I'm wondering if she eats the light from Godwin.
Oh, so you're looking to see like if she's physically trying to consume the light from Godwin?
Yeah, and like if she's looking better, because at the beginning she looked all decrepit looking.
Oh, okay. I mean, not noticeably better that you can see right now. No.
Yeah. Alright. She looks a little bit red. Maybe I need to get her more blood.
That's the solution for sure.
Oh, and you're listening to see what you hear through the door. Yeah, I mean, you don't hear anything. It's a pretty thick door though, but yeah, you don't hear anything.
All right. Toothy, Dimples. Think we're in the clear. I don't hear anything on the other side, so maybe Fists and Dimples, you should take up the front, and me and Toothy will take up the rear, and well, the plant can just go hide in the corner or something, because I don't want her anywhere near.
God, what did you
Oh
do?
no. Dae'Breik has been quite valuable with her ability to entangle the enemy. Perhaps she should be our center.
She's also
Yeah,
the
since
only
I'm-
one who can heal you.
Yeah,
If she's in the center, we can keep her safe.
or
Come on.
keep an eye on her.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Oh, she's very uncomfortable with Daryl behind her.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna whisper to Daybreak and be like, "Yeah, just go closer. Dimples will protect you." And I'll give her a little push.
I'm gonna do notice at the door, and I failed. Okay. Now this should be good to go. I'll open the door. Oh, I
Kick.
failed it. She believes it was fine.
I mean, it is fine. I mean, it's exceptionally creaky, but it opens without incident. And it looks out into what seems like some kind of main hallway. So it looks like if you're kind of sticking your head out and looking around to the west, there's a hall that leads off to a bit that is particularly collapsed. And then going forward, it's fairly dark, except for it looks like it's lit at the end where there's a set of large double doors. It's very antiseptic smelling in here. So definitely a very different smell than that of the animal musky smell you smelled in the library.
Oh. This reminds me of something. A laboratory, perhaps. A hospital room. And
You said it's collapsed to the left.
perfect place for an
Yeah,
operation.
there's a lot of rubble collapsed over there.
Oliver, do you want to scout ahead?
I would like nothing more.
Good luck.
I disappear. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
I wonder where Oliver went.
By the way, there is a thing you can put on yourself for a condition that's invisible that will make you invisible to us.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait. Please. I have to find this. Oh, yeah, because there's like a cool effect on there that's really cool. There it is.
Oh, jeez.
All right, even though I'm not actually invisible. Okay. So,
Mentally, you're invisible.
I will traipse my way down this hallway, keeping vigilant for traps and/or tripwires and/or pressure plates along the way.
Okay.
Do you want to roll notice?
No.
Okay.
He does blend into the darkness.
That just
quite well.
reminds me of like when Erudite
Oh.
during Star Wars is like, okay, and you attack Moravka. It's like, no. And he's like, no, you attack Moravka. It's like, it refused. It's like, don't you have any spells that would be attacking? Like that he's not right there. It's like, yes, but no, I refuse. He's like, you have an option. It's like, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Mental spells suck.
I rolled a 17 on notice.
I mean, there are the floor, other than rubble and things being scattered across it, doesn't appear to be trapped or tripped in any way.
Godwin's going to look at Mirashi and just say, "Does he really think that they would trap their own Holloway in a hospital?"
Yeah.
You never know. Those rat
Yeah.
people can be quite conniving.
Mhm.
I'm just
All right.
I'm
wondering.
sure they had thumbs. Did they have thumbs?
Well, think about it. It's the perfect way to get prey. They're not looking around. They step on a bear trap, and ta-da! You have Sunday's dinner.
All right.
Wow.
I'll
You had
listen.
a very interesting childhood.
I ain't eating those things.
I'll listen in at this door, right there.
Okay. I mean,
Would
you
you
don't
like
hear
me
any.
to? Oh, go ahead.
You don't hear anything.
Boom. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
What's in here?
So there's like a couple desks crammed in here. It's crowded. More space has been dedicated to the filing cabinets along the western wall. There's stacks of loose research paper and things.
I begin looking through the filing cabinets and/or files, and see if anything pertains to the most recent events here at the asylum.
I should add that there is a body of like a human, what appears to be someone who worked in the hospital, because they have like what would look like some kind of
Oh.
doctor's uniform on, slumped over the desk. They are very much dead.
I feel the body to see if there is any warmth remaining.
Oh no, it's well into rigor mortis at this point.
It's no longer fresh, and therefore not tasty. All right, move aside.
Just-
All right, and I'll just look through. I'll take some time, and I'll shout out to the others like, "Hey guys, I found some records in here. Records of something."
Oh, we found the administration room building.
Hey,
Perhaps one of them.
Oh, fearless leader.
hey, that sounds right. We were looking for those. All right, let me go in ahead. Want to make sure
Oh,
that
please.
nobody ruins any of these documents. It's important that they keep preserved. Well, what am I looking at here?
If you
Yeah,
find
it
my
will-
character sheet, let me know.
Okay, I
I
will.
will extend my arm and not let Daybreak move.
If you're reading any of the documents, they seem pretty mundane, related to like mundane asylum duties, unremarkable psychological evaluations. Yeah,
Is there anything about us
Anything with my name on it.
or my name on it?
Or
No,
uncle.
no. There's like I said, these are they're really mundane. Although you do find something. You find a note that reads, "Mr. Lance, this is a place of science, not not faith. Please keep your religion at home." And sort of tucked with it is this the symbol of Saren Ray that's been carved out of you.
Carved out of me or carved out of, like, the animal you?
Okay,
We
you as a
would.
tree.
Animal, tree, whatever.
You as a tree.
Oh, as a tree. Okay, I didn't know there was a tree. My bad.
Y-E-W, not
Y-E-W.
E-U-E.
It's carved out of a female sheep.
No.
Exactly. I was thinking of the sheep.
No, it's a tree.
Wow, I got it wrong on all three accounts. So I'm gonna
Is it called the Tree of Death?
I'm gonna turn to them and I'm gonna be like, I didn't find anything about us, but sounds like whoever occupied this place were men of science and not very big on faith or other sorts of beliefs. So we might want to keep Uncle O on the down low, if you know what I'm saying, if we run into anybody.
Noel, I want to enter this room and search this room. Can I do that?
Yep. So
We
let's
should
look at
give
that
that
room.
stick to the plant.
I'll open it. Yeah, I'm keeping the plant nearby. Don't go in, plant.
So
I don't want you getting hurt.
this room's sagging ceiling is largely upon a pair of sturdy bookshelves, so it's like very precarious. Like the ceiling's depending on these bookshelves to keep it up. A desk and a set of chairs skirt the edge of this sizable fissure in the floor.
Okay. So, anything?
I mean, in here.
Maybe that's where the rats came from.
I'm also going to tell Oliver, I'm going to show him the note. I'm going to be like, also, I think your girlfriend, Snowflake, might not be telling us as much as she really knows.
Yeah, so there's nothing of particular interest. Again, a lot of mundane objects. There's quite a few what you imagine are droppings that you end up smearing on the bottom of your shoes.
Yep,
So-
not the worst thing I've stepped on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna search this room. I will open the room.
Okay.
What do you mean by that, Daryl? As this is all happening.
So, this looks like a typical physician's office. If it weren't for the preponderance of grotesque anatomical sketches depicting traumas and deformities, you probably greatly like this room.
Wait, you said grotesque? You think
yeah,
I'm
they're-
gonna find that not interesting? I mean, think about it.
I just said you'd probably greatly like this room.
Okay, I will grab all the drawings and then
Oh
stuff
yeah.
them in my bag.
Well, it's not just drawings. There's brains in jars and other weird tumor things floating in strange liquids. They're all sort of like they stand upon, this a very sturdy display case. Some of them have broken. In fact, some of the liquid has kind of spilled onto the floor and sort of trailed over towards where you came
Oh.
in.
Spinal fluid. Lovely. Do you think we can... Is there a machine we could put the brains in so we can talk about it to get a permanent buff? Baldur's
look
Gate
for what?
reference?
Oh,
Why
that
you look so surprised? Oh my god.
because when I played Baldur's Gate with you all, you read nothing. You read no dialogue. You read
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea what was going on, and you were just like, "Oh yeah, it's like the witch," and I'm like, "What witch? You've read nothing. How am I supposed to know what's going on?"
You played it.
Poor Noelle. Poor Noelle.
Noelle, didn't you forget to turn the nudity filter off on that one?
Oh yeah, that I-
Oh, God. That got me too, yeah.
When you go down, like after you defeat the captain dude, and he goes down, and then you go down into the hole with all the man flayers. There is this lab where there's this machine where you put the brain in, and then you talk to the brain, and then you purge the brain, and it gives you a permanent buff.
Next,
So,
we'll be throwing healing potions at each other. Did you take that carving, Daryl, or did you just take the note?
Yeah, so right now I'm showing it to Oliver, and so when he asks me, "What are you talking about, Daryl? What do you mean by that?" I'm gonna be like, "They mention religion here in this note, and this right here is your girlfriend's symbol, isn't it?"
Yes, it is. Pharasmus, or Pharasma, I think it
no,
was.
not even close.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, is it Saren Ray?
it was
oh,
for
that's-
Asma before.
They don't look anything alike.
Yeah.
No, nor do they stand for any of the
this
similar
one
things.
is Saren Ray, right? The one that the winter
Thank you. No,
was.
sorry.
As is
looking
for
at was
Rasma.
Pharasma, right?
Mhm.
The reason
Yes,
he's
literal.
asking, he's just like, it's made of wood. She might need it.
Mhm.
Can she eat it or something? I don't know. She looks hungry.
right.
Who?
Point at Daybreak. What do you think?
She's a plant, not a termite. What do you think she's gonna do? That's like cannibalism or something.
Very clearly,
Do
she
you know how
needs
plants
blood.
work?
No.
Wait, so I wonder...
Okay.
Wait, so you found a note admonishing someone for bringing up, what, religion or something, and then you find a token
tried
of
that.
Saren Ray.
Now, Daryl's just going to stick to his guns and be like, yeah, exactly. Your girlfriend's god.
This looks nothing like the token of Pharasmus that I found. Or that she provided to us.
I like how it's
No,
Pharasmus now.
it was a found. We found.
Well,
No, we
And
found
then-
a token of Erasma in one of the dead corpses that we brought back.
And
First.
then-
Yeah, it's around Daybreak's neck, I think, or her plant, whatever. You put the necklace around her.
well, you know what?
Yeah, I did.
It's just a target.
I'll-
It's just a silver necklace. It's
Well,
just an old thing.
I will kind of shake my head and I'll just be like, but you know, Daryl, you may be onto something. Perhaps there's more to these tokens than what we originally thought.
Yeah, remember, they were all worshiping all these gods in a room together. Listen, I'm uncle touched. I know these things. Right?
Can
That
I
you are.
search this room?
And we got
I'll slap him on the back and I'll say, I've always got your back there, Daryl.
I appreciate
I'm gonna
that.
Come back around the corner, look at you two, and just say, if you're done patting each other on the back, we could probably keep moving. By the way, I'm pretty sure the gods are real. And just
I
turn
didn't say
around
they
and-
weren't. I was just
and
saying
take
we
his
probably.
wife with them.
Indeed they are.
I was just saying we probably shouldn't mention them if we run in any lab coats.
Maybe
Is
they're
there
not
a
smart
lab
enough to
coat?
understand the gods.
Is there a lab coat in the doctor's office that I can
I know.
wear?
I don't know. You left. You really didn't look at everything.
Oh, okay. I thought I was done looking.
Was she carrying a whole bunch of posters? What is she
Did
doing?
you do a notice in that room? Because I just read you the
Sure.
room description.
Oh, hold on. I'll do notice.
It's like she's getting ready to, decorate her dorm room.
Yep, good to go. I got 9.
Okay.
Got a race.
Yeah. So I mean, this room's in pretty good shape. Despite all sort of the curios and weird things he has. The desk and the bookshelves here are in pretty good repair. They contain little of value, maybe to you or the other players. The desk indicates it belonged to a Dr. Arosh Charwar. Charwar? I can't say that name.
Okay.
And he was very obsessed with treating physical, psychological ailments in conjunction with physical ailments. Yeah, I mean, so some of his notes are on the desk.
I'll grab the notes.
I don't know how much you can make of them, but someone maybe could make heads
Yeah.
or tails of some of them.
I'll grab it. So I'll grab
Just come in with her and start peeking at them. So this is not
Dr.
the room you said that the
Notes.
goop was on the floor, right? That goop on the floor was in
no.
the previous room?
yeah.
And then no, it was in this room.
Oh, it was this room?
Because some of the jars and things that he had kept his weird medical oddities in have fallen or broken, and their contents, their liquid contents, is kind of spilled across the floor.
I think the rats were in here eating. And yeah, he'll just pick up some random papers and just start looking at them. He has
Yep.
academics, evidently.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like a lot of medical jargon. So you imagine that it's case study research of something of some kind, but you don't really know.
And I find that doctor's robe that I can don.
There's no robe or lab coat or anything in here. No.
Damn it! I just wanted to wear it because Daryl said just be careful when we run into the lab coat. I wanted to
There
come
was
out with the lab coat.
There was a person earlier who was dead in the other room.
Yep.
Mirashi does
That Oliver just pushed on the floor.
But he may have had clothing on him, is what I'm saying, because I don't think he was naked.
Ah, okay, I'll go look.
Hey,
Okay,
you guys make
wait,
sure
am I
you don't
finished?
step in that stuff.
He's just gonna poke himself in the head really hard when he does that, kind of like the monk, just, like he could put a finger through a brick, and he's like, "I'm using my head."
Can I search? Can I loot this room now, please? DM.
Yeah, you can look in there. So the ceiling of this room is collapsed. It's crushing a table and well-worn couch.
Okay, notice. I passed my notice roll.
I mean, so there's a lot of rubble in here.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, there's you can maybe dig through it. Because right now all you can really see is rubble.
I'll dig through the rubble to see if I can find anything worth it.
Okay.
Is
Probably
the rat's not with us, right? They all left.
Yeah, they're all left.
They went back in the walls, as far as you know right now.
Okay, they were gonna scout though, but we don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say this may be a way for them to. Maybe we'll find a way out for them if we look through.
Okay. Yeah, if you spend about 10 minutes like moving around the rubble in here, because there's a considerable amount, you eventually find the pale hands of who's probably the occupant of the room at the time of the collapse. So there, you can end up moving rubble off of them.
I'll do that. I'll move off the rubble of the corpse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they have no like identification on them at all, but you know they're there.
I want to look through these jars.
Holding a doctor's lab coat.
I mean, yeah, you would believe they were some kind of worker associate here at the hospital.
They don't have anything in their pockets?
They do. In fact, they have a syringe in their pocket filled with some kind of fluid. Okay.
Back away from her now that she has a syringe.
Is there anything in these jars or these liquids?
Yeah, there is plenty of things in these jars. They're like medical oddities and stuff, like a brain, an enlarged organ, like some sort of tumorous growth, like all sorts of like medical oddities in these jars with these questionable liquids in them.
Anything looks like it's consumable?
I mean, I guess technically you could consume any of it.
If you're brave enough, anything is consumable. You had soup.
I'll roll a cult to see if anything looks
yeah.
Oh, dang.
useful.
I mean, useful to you? No. I mean, you could certainly this is one of the sources of the antiseptic smell that you're smelling is coming from this room.
I'll poke one of the jars with a brain in it and be like, I wonder who you were before they pulled you out of your skull.
I'm gonna go into this room and then loot the dead body.
Okay, that guy has nothing on him but clothes, so you could have his clothes if you want.
I'll grab the lab coat.
I'm gonna and while she's doing that, I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna continue on down this hallway a little bit.
Okay.
And see if I see anything.
So in this room, so this was a once, you believe, like pretty well appointed conference table, like setup room, but it's now marred and toppled over because some of the southwest walls have kind of heaped collapsed stone on top of it. There is still like a door in the back that you can see that stands. It looks like it's still intact.
Did she mute for anybody else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You also see, did you get the whole description of the table?
Intact. Yeah. Intact was the last word we heard.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
there's a door and intact table.
Okay. The table is kind of scuffed up and broken. The door is intact. You can also see
Creature.
A very odd, small, fleshy thing.
Oh no! Another meal Chrysanth won't eat.
Hey, I could have meat today. It was great.
Another. Does it? Do I get the sense that it has noticed me?
No, it's sort of like rummaging around in here. So right now it's not paying you any mind.
I'll kind of like hunker down a little bit, and I'll give hand signals to Mirashi and everybody behind me, like fleshy thing. Are
you actually talking, or are you like trying to communicate fleshy thing?
I'm communicating fleshy thing.
Makes sense. I get it.
He sees breasts.
He's like doing fleshy thing. Fleshy. Very fleshy.
So are we just passing the hand symbols down the line? Everyone's just sort of
And
turning
Dampier
around.
is just disgusting. There's only one thing on their minds: fleshy things.
No, I'll turn back to Mirashi since she's right behind me, and I'll say, "Yeah, there's a fleshy creature in there. It doesn't seem to have noticed. It doesn't seem to have noticed us just yet, but it may be hostile."
I'll look at Godwin and Dae'Breik. I'll be like,
I'm gonna just look at Daryl and just be like,
He just walks forward.
What are you trying to tell me, plant?
something in there.
Oh, why didn't you tell me to be quiet?
She's just gonna.
are we doing a surprise attack on this dude? What do we have to roll to get a surprise attack?
Well, I don't know.
Stealth?
Should we? Well, why don't we? Where's our fearless leader?
Yeah. Hey.
Behind us.
If,
Far behind us.
We should
So-
consult our leader. I'll point over at Daryl and I'll say,
You motion me over?
yes.
Yeah.
All right, I will slink this way and kind of squeeze past Godwin. What's going on?
So there's a fleshy mass in there foraging around for something.
Like the last fleshy mass that we dealt with?
No, from the look of the token, it looks a little bit different.
So a different fleshy mass. Okay.
looks a little bit.
What's the move? What's your order?
Well, the last one tried to strangle us to death. So I'd say we go in guns a-blazing. We don't give it a chance.
Indeed.
Godwin flares slightly at that.
I should like to disappear now, DM.
All right, I'm going to ask you this now because we're at quarter of. Do you want to start next week with this fight and take the benefits from that we'll get through the week to start with in the fight?
I haven't used up all the ones we just got.
I haven't. Yeah,
I've got 5 bennies.
Yeah, let's go.
So we want to enter combat now and then take the bennies after that next week. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Yeah. You're gonna surprise attack it?
Yes. Should I roll stealth?
Uh-huh.
I should like to Benny that, please.
Okay.
That's a little bit better. Not much.
Nope.
Okay. And are you gonna try and like I guess just like shoot at this thing, or
I'll creep forward
okay.
and allow room for everyone else to get their shots off as well.
Okay.
The heck is that thing?
You wanna put us in initiative?
I'll have to put you in initiative. So
That's disgusting.
one thing I will say that you notice even before combat is that antiseptic smell that you smelled in the doctor's office with all the weird things. You smell that here. Like,
Oh,
it's
great.
extremely prevalent here too.
Well, too late to call Oliver back now. Great. I don't think you've.
If I start a surprise round, that means against you, right? Not against the monsters.
No. So what you'll do if we're surprising them, you have to make a notice roll as the creature. Against I guess in this case, since he's stealthing, against the stealth. Normally it would just be a 4, but in this case it's stealth.
Okay.
And if he succeeds, then we all start and hold, but he still gets to act that round. If he gets a raise, then he gets to act normally with the rest of us.
Sorry, I just saw his name. I was gonna say he had Hydra. What is it called? Hydrocephaly, encephalite, whatever. When they have the really big brain, water on the brain.
Yep.
But his name is Pickled Punks.
I know. That's the name. Oh no! I don't pick the names of this shit. It's like in the Pathfinder Bestiary.
You know, I guess the Starfinder show is the lesbian show with the Scissorgy. This must be the gay show with the man bee and the pickled punks. Like it's
Pickled Punks, Pathfinder RPG Bestiary 4, page 214. It's a real thing.
Pickled punks. The things that you're into, Noelle. Listen, I'm not judging, okay? I'm not judging.
That excuse will only take you so far, Noelle.
Chat, I'm judging a lot.
It's not an excuse. Go read the book. Well, don't. But afterwards.
Good save.
Okay. It's really not noticey. It's Yep. So it'll be a surprise round. So I'll start it as a surprise round.
And I went ahead and just swooshed us over.
Okay.
They're picking on you in chat about Bestiary.
So
Beset Terry? Who's Terry? What are we besetting upon him?
The bestiary? I don't know.
40 Viking says, I don't know if I believe Noelle. I think she is choosing these names.
That's a very Egyptian name. The Pickled Punks.
All right, we're done, right? I can close this.
Yeah, we're in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you swooshed back to like the normal screen. Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't make this stuff up. I didn't make any of it up in Mummy's Math. I don't make it up in Signal Screams. I don't make it up here.
Debatable.
If it was a homebrew, then you could yell at me all you wanted.
Listen, all I'm saying.
His name sounded Egyptian. Chara, whatever the heck it was.
Listen.
Chara. I can't. I saw
Arash Charwar.
Noelle. All I'm going to say is I've ran a lot of 5e modules, and I've even ran a Paizo adventure path with Crimson Throne, and I have yet to have to say anything like Scissorgy or Pickled Punks or man bees. I've not had to do any of these things, so I don't know. I feel like X'd it out.
We're in Cheliax. We're in Ustalav. Like, it's basically Transylvania. And before that, we were in what was essentially ancient Egypt. Like, you could run in, like, high, Enlightenment England, with demons.
All right. We'll see. We'll see how many more excuses you can make.
I hate you all.
It's warranted.
All right, so we'll go around and you can tell everyone where they can find you. I'll start with Chrysanth.
You could just find me here, Moonskull, in the server. I don't know. I'm around. You just see me. That's it. Let's go to Moss.
Yes, thank you. You can find me here several days a week. Also, go and check out. Oh my goodness, sorry, it's late. Go and check out Tales from the Dragon's Tavern, where I just dropped a very tense episode of Fear of Ages Past, and we've got a bunch of other stuff on there as well. Go and sub on that, and I will pass it over to Frost.
I'm Frost, and we love Noelle, even though we're giving her a hard time, and she's giving us a hard time, and all this stuff. It's horrifying. Anyway, yeah, you can find me on Moonskull. You can find me on Legend Seeker. You can find me on my links in my link tree, and I will throw it at. Let's see who hasn't gone here. That would be.
Me.
Oh, let's see, Mirashi. I mean, Sebi. You can go Sebi. You're totally inseparable in my mind now. One is the other. They're the same person.
The same person.
I can see on the wall back there when you go
I'll
off
have you
screen, you just
know-
pull down your visceration posters and stuff, don't you?
I'll have you know I'm not a lunatic like Mirashi is.
She's a lunatic?
No, she's sane. She's the only sane person here.
Pop into the corner. Got it.
Yeah. But hello everybody. You can usually find me at Legally Sevi or Sevi Love. The stuff is in my link tree. Go give it a follow. I'm trying to get watch hours over in Legally Sevi and then trying to get to 500 subs over in my other YouTube channel. The one thing you need to know is tomorrow we're gonna have a watch party and we're gonna watch The Abyss. So
Oh, great movie.
never seen it before, have no idea.
You know how long it is, right?
Long movie.
It's a long movie.
It is a long movie.
That's a doozy.
Then we might watch something else. And we might
Watch Deep Star 6, which is
No,
but a shorter movie.
You have to watch it because I'm pretty sure this is the right one. There's a scene where the cameraman actually wipes the lens with a cloth in the middle of the scene, and they never edited it out.
Is
Oh,
I
really?
don't remember that.
Yeah, but most people don't catch it because there's a lot of debris in that scene. But if you slow it down, you can see as they.
Oh,
It's
God,
great.
that's hilarious. All right, well, I guess maybe we'll watch The Abyss. We'll find out to see exactly how much stamina I have tomorrow to pay attention. And Sunday I'm gonna be playing KOTOR. Is that how you say KOTOR?
KOTOR.
KOTOR.
I've been told to tell you not to
Sunday.
get lost in the Ebon Hawk.
Okay, I don't.
It's gonna
I'm
happen.
probably gonna get lost. I get lost all the time, so we'll see. Deep Star 6 is more fun. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Well, I'll see who shows up for the watch party tomorrow, and then figure it out from there. Yeah, sometimes we do double features. So sometimes we watch 2 movies. History Eraser is correct. Like again, it just depends on like how tired I am. So, come and hang out with me tomorrow and Sunday. We play KOTOR with Chrysanth, and I'll give it to the Muppet.
Well, good news, Sevi. The only thing you have to do once you get to the Ebon Hawk is not take 30 minutes to get through it. If you can do that, you'll be doing better than Noelle did. So there you go. But yeah, you can find me here on Moonskull, doing some gaming streams every other Friday, doing some gaming streams most Saturdays, not this one, because Nomi is, actually, I don't know what she's doing, but she can't make it. But you can also find me on, oh god, Legend Seeker, where me, Frost, and Moss are working to make a wonderful game for you. A tabletop role-playing game that actually likes you and wants to have lore that is not insane and infected with politics. It's just good old-fashioned adventuring and a lot of fun. And we've been talking in a little Legend Seeker chat about putting together a stream to show you some things that you guys have been asking to see for a little while. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And if you'd like to support the project, check out the Patreon. We would love to see you there. It helps us get the artwork, which is our biggest bottleneck right now. And also, because you supported us, you'll give free benefits to people on the cast. So you kind of get a little extra for your money in return for that support. I think that's all I've got. So, Noelle.
Okay. Yeah, guys, you can always find me here on Friday nights as the GM for these wonderful people for Strange Aeons, and Tuesday nights for Signal of Screams with the good kids.
You heard,
So
she said we were wonderful.
You are
Taxis.
tons of fun for sure. So you can check that out too. Yeah, and once again, thank you all for joining us and being generous as always. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will catch you on the next stream. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.